How is it going, VOD watchers? You guys know the drill. Timestamps in the description. Sorry, a little scuffed. Big announcement in a second. I'm kind of like haywire right now because I was like, I had everything ready, and I realized in the video that was gonna go up today, I forgot like in my when I talked about the announcement, I forgot to say link in the description, so I had to like re-render the whole thing and add that, and that kind of stalled me. But I should be good. I should be good now. I just gotta write the announcement and for Discord, then I'll make the announcement and then set up a couple things, and we'll get to our normal 4 free coaching sessions. You can skip around as you like. Stream manager. I also didn't upload yesterday's VOD. I was gonna do that today. I went to get breakfast. I was like, hey, you know what sounds good today? Let's get some breakfast. I'm gonna get like a coffee. And they had like a poppy seed muffin, which I got. This is the cup they gave me. This is the cup. Is this not cartoon? Like I look like a Shaq holding a cup. This is the most I saw the price and I was like, I mean it's comical that I thought this, but it was like $10. I was like, oh, that's good for like coffee and like breakfast. And then fucking like I actually just got rolled. They could be this. Never going back to that place because I don't know. Muffin was okay. Anyway, need to keep drafting out what I'm saying. One second. Writing the announcement so I have it ready for Discord when I make. Also hit crossed guy and wolf. I'll do my whole breakfast spiel again once the ads are over. Don't worry. Well, you can't hear me, so I don't know why I'm saying that. And then this. Grab this link. This here. Okay, now I can do the announcement. So we have that ready. Sorry, I know I'm like quiet. I'm just reading Okay, we good. We got that done. How's it going? How do you say your name? Maple? Probably butchering it. Anyway, we're almost done with the ads, so I can actually get onto the stream. I also need to set up a Nightbot thing. I need to set up 2 Nightbot commands. Some streamers would have done this before the stream started. Others are better. Let me set up this one first. Okay. Spell correct? Doesn't. That's spelled right, and then I'll. Okay, it is. Okay, perfect. We're actually good now. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Yeah, let me do the breakfast bit, and then I'll get into the announcement. We were supposed to coordinate the announcement at noon today, but then here's my breakfast bit. So I was hungry this morning. I woke up a little early, and I was like, you know what sounds good? Let's go get some coffee and let's get like a pastry. That sounds good. So I went to the Starbucks near me. It closed apparently. I haven't been there in like 6 months, so I probably closed a while ago, but it closed. So I was like, okay, well, there's a local like coffee truck that's near me. Like let's go to that coffee truck. Let's check it out. See if it's open. I've never been there. It's probably good. I order coffee. I order coffee and a like lemon poppy seed muffin. And I'm like, well, for one, it's sad that I thought this, but it was $10. And it's like, oh, that's actually like well priced, like reasonably priced. Only $10 for a fucking coffee and breakfast. And then, this is the cup they give me for my coffee. This is the cup. This is the size. They didn't ask for a size, by the way. This is the size of the coffee. Like look at this. What is this shit? Like oh my god. Actually looks like, you know that one, like I mentioned this before, but you know that one like picture of Shaq holding a cup? Like it actually looks like that when I hold it, which is not a good sign. Well, and a pastry. It's fine. It's nothing special. Like it tastes like it just tastes like coffee. It's not like it's fine, but it's nothing crazy. Okay, do I announce first or do I let's get the gambler people in here. So let's start a raffle. Get Gambo members in here, and then I will do the announcement. Although one of the people has, well, to be fair, the announcement was supposed to have been coordinated 10 minutes ago, and one of the other people, I think, got mixed up on time zones and announced it a few hours ago, but, you know, we're good. Wait, let me do / raffle. Which raffle at Gamba. Yes. Okay. Let's get everyone in here, and then we'll be good. 15 stream streak. One day just to fuck everyone over who has like high stream streaks, I'm just gonna do like a 2-second stream in the middle of the night. 2-second stream and end it. I do stream at 4. It has because my monitor is 1440. So I don't know why Twitch doesn't downsize to 1080. That's just a Twitch thing, but I choose to stream in 1440 because that's just like my monitor. So it's native to it. Although I thought at one point I was gonna change it, but I never got around to it. But why? Because it'd be funny. I did that a long time ago to Noob. Well, it wasn't intentional, but I did that to Noob at one point. Where he had like the, you know, you get extra channel points for stream streaks for having a ton of streams. And then I did like a random PoE stream in the middle of the day. I don't know. This was just like a name. I don't know why this name happened. I was just like, I just needed a name. And I was like, all right. This is the name of like this is, you know, it fit because when I was a kid it was like edgy, like, oh, like Midknight, like the edgy Midknight, and then when I'm an adult it's like I'm just a Midknight. It works out. Yeah, no, I mean, to be fair, I'm pretty sure you're the only person who would have gotten that spoiled. And also, yeah, no worries. Well, Raffle bugged, asked me to submit a new ID. Just resubmit the old message. Sometimes it tweaks. It's just sometimes in like the match ID, for whatever reason, the match ID, like, or whatever you put in the match ID's channel doesn't get read, so you have to resend it. My kid named Darkwing 98. Oh, your kid name was Darkwing 98. I see. Yeah, I mean that's the natural. I feel like the natural course is every kid has like a super edgy name. Why is no one here? Damn, if I didn't get fucking CC'd. If I'm on left lane and I'm just solo laning as a Yama, but I want to clear the doubles, should I leave it and mega risk tower? No, you should not risk tower. You should never risk. You should never risk tower or a wave for a camp, including doubles. I'm not. I know. We'll do out announcements. I'm not at everyone. At everyoneing. Let me set up the Nightbot commands. I can't enter them yet because exclamation point commands exist. So if I like make the commands live right now, you can just exclamation point commands and see them. No, doubles is not worth nothing in the game is worth missing a wave for, like farm wise. Obviously there's sometimes where like a fight where you are needed in a fight and you're missing a wave, but like there's no stream. We'll get the announcement in a second, Mr. Matrix. I'm just gonna wait for hopefully people to actually arrive. Okay, there we go. Now people are arriving to some capacity. Okay. How am I supposed to rotate to doubles? I mean, if you've taken their tower, you can hard shove wave into their walker and then go farm your own doubles. Yeah, that's like, or if you're mid lane, again, you just kind of want to shove the wave enough that it buys you enough time to do doubles without wave getting to your tower, but you never want wave to touch your tower in that situation. Or realistically, it's very difficult. If your tower is still up, there isn't really a window where you're going to be able to farm doubles unless the enemy like mega misplays and lets you get way too much prio. You could also just have someone else pick up the side or like hold it. Matched my keyboard at 14 and I've had some variants of Gremlin in Gremlin Zone. I see. Yeah, I mean, Grim Limestone's a good one, because it also looks like Grim Limestone. That's what I thought it was at first. Or Grim Limestone. You got, that's like, I don't know, the double entendre names, not double entendre, that's not quite double, I feel like double entendre implies it's like or like a weird implication. Oh god. Grim Limestone is too compy? Yeah, I feel that. Alright, we got enough people here for me to announce. I don't know how to do this. I don't, how do you do an announcement? Does anyone knows the announcement here? My old username was the USSR name here. I fuck with that. I fuck with that. My OG username, like my OG username was just my actual IRL name. It was like actually just my IRL name. Which was like it was when I played Madden, like it was the Madden Mobile. Okay, we'll do the announcement. I don't need to say basically. Okay. Yeah, basically. So I mean, while I've been in works, well, I've been working with Ghost Academy's team and some other very top tier Deadlock coaches to bring to you guys Ghost Academy. They're a very well known academy from other games like Valorant, CS, Marvel Rivals. They all have pretty well known academies, and they're working on bringing like organized Deadlock coaching to like this scene, the Deadlock scene. So I am working with them. We have me, both like we're doing weekly coaching sessions or like weekly classes, and then also coaching scrims. I'm more focused on scrims, but I'm gonna be picking up like, I'm more focused on scrims right now. However, I'm also teaching like a couple classes when there's room. Like the first week, I'm teaching one because Ranger has like some meeting, but it's gonna be Ranger, me, Piggy, and Metro, all as the four like teaching classes every week. Coaching scrims. Metro is a weekly class. Ranger as a weekly and he's helping me with one scrim. Piggy has a weekly and he's helping me with one scrim. Then I'm managing both EU and NA scrims, then picking up a couple classes along the way. That's the announcement. I will put the link now. No, fuck live coaching. Well, okay, to be fair, the scrims might be... I'm not sure how we'll do the scrims. We haven't fully talked about how we can do the live scrims. If I'm in control of it, it'll be more like a VOD review. You guys scrim, and then we come in and review the VOD and talk about it, or we watch it and then talk about your mistakes with you. Because I think live coaching is like a really inefficient way to learn. However, I'm not sure if I'll have to talk to the other coaches that I'm working with, because I'm gonna coach one on both EU and NA. I'm gonna coach one team, and then on EU, Piggy's gonna coach the other team, and on NA, Ranger's gonna coach the other team. I don't think this is the Ghost Gaming org. Is it just like here? I'll link. Let me create the commands. Okay, exclamation point announcement will give you the link now. Let me do exclamation point Gosu. Oh, also the one thing I forgot to mention on this announcement was 1 free month of coaching, by the way. If you want a month free coaching, exclamation point Gosu. Also, I hear that. Let me add the command, and then I will read whatever that is. I appreciate it. I think that's the sub sound. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. Commands, new, exclamation point Gosu. Exclamation point Gosu is now a command. Also, thank you for the resub, Narumi. Much appreciated. Gosu, Gosu. Okay. Yeah, it'll re-render my whole video because I forgot to say link in the description, and that's why I'm late for this stream. And then I add a timer. Make this like every 20 minutes, say this? Sure, that's probably good. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Okay, perfect. Let me make the Discord announcement, and then again, big video tonight also as well to talk about that. I want to release it after the stream because I'm kind of griefing myself if I release it during a stream. Also, if you want, if you can check the link in the Discord, this is going to be a less like publicly talked about thing. I'm only really in the base announcement, but you can also just join the Discord for free, and you can participate in the non-coach scrims for free. So that's how you guys can actually do scrims Like there'll be actual organized scrims that aren't coached for free. That are regular. I don't know the exact basis. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's how free trials work, Wolf. Okay, I actually saw that in one of the reviews because I did a lot of like due diligence before I accepted this. I was checking out the reviews for, like the Marvel Academy and stuff, and there was an actual comment that was like, "Oh, it's a scam. It says there's a free trial, but you have to put your credit card in." And I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, that's how every free trial ever works. How is that?" Never in my life have I ever experienced a free trial where you don't have to put in your information. Okay. Oh, it's Wriath? Yeah, I didn't even look at what rank or player we're coaching. Phantom Wriath. Okay. I actually want to talk to Metro about, like, Wriath coaching. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you guys can get your scrims. Yeah, exactly. And again, you can also just do the free scrims too. I think Nintendo Online just gives you 3 months free without anything. No, 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 no. I don't think that's no, I'm pretty sure that's not true because I've used Nintendo Online. No, Metro's really chill. Like you guys hate him. I actually okay, I'm gonna leak something that he said to me because I reached out to him and introduced myself and I'm gonna leak what he said. He said, I've seen you on YouTube and you have some really smart wait, I've seen you on YouTube and you have some really smart takes and I think your content for coaching is top notch. So really thrilled that you are in and also excited to work together. Smile. He's like actually really cool. Obviously I've talked to him more since that, but that's the message I'll leak. Like reference of like I do like he is actually a really like what he's actually a really nice person. Ooh, thank you for the hype train starting late. I don't know. Probably triggered by the sub. And you guys can slander Metro if you want. You know I don't regulate my chat. You guys can do whatever you want. Okay. Yeah, exactly. I was watching Tyler One play fucking hardcore Minecraft recently. And it went kind of crazy. He just kept fucking dying to the most basic shit. It was actually so funny. Anyway, downloaded yet? That's not a good sign for a name. I hope that's not an actual YouTube video person. That would not be fun if that was actually like, I really hope that stuff doesn't pick up in this game. Like the Valorant fucking, I went from like Iron to Eternus Classic only, most dog shit content ever to exist, or just in general, like on this character. Or I did it. Like actually that's your Steam. Okay, thank God you're not actually doing it. I assume at least. Wait, yeah, you're the Wraith, aren't you? I assume you're not actually doing it. Oh wait, no, that's not you. You just happen to. Okay, we do have a duo queue though. I don't think you have to put your real name. I doubt you have to put your real name. Yeah. I always use like a alias when I sign up for shit. No, it's not. That's not me. I just use Obscurus to Eternus as my stream title whenever I play Deadlock. Okay, okay. As long as you're on like a main account though, or even like as long as you're not doing like where you like the shit in Valorant where you like buy an account that's Iron and then you like pub stomp every fucking lobby for content for like a year. It sucks so like that is the worst content, and I truly hope that doesn't come to Deadlock. Okay. Um. See. Okay. Going online on Discord and perfect. Getting exposed. I made peace with my real name leaking eventually. Like, because even when I was just getting a coffee day, it's like my real name is on my credit cards and shit. Like, the point where people are actually recognizing me, like, it's literally impossible to keep your actual name from leaking. So I've just made my peace with it. I'm not going to do anything to accelerate that by any means, but when it happens, I'm not going to be surprised. Or like upset. It's like, alright, like kind of inevitability. Okay.
Who did you rob for that overcoat?
Excuse me?
That jacket is a Kelsey
What?
Evans.
Oh, a
There's
dog,
no
a dog.
way someone like you could afford it.
Does your name have a vowel in it? We're not doing this. 725. I'll give you a hint. My name has more than one letter in it. That's the one hint you get.
Fish will die.
Can you even name? I don't even think you can name kids like can you name the kid something with 2 letters, or is that illegal? I'm pretty sure it's illegal to do 1 letter. Okay, Phantom. I'm not on Wraith, but we'll skip back in a second. And then okay, I actually gotta like line up. Phantom, Wraith. And then I have to get the rank on screen is here. I'm recording. We're on the Wraith. I'm missing something though. Oh, the marker.
It's okay, you can say it.
Say what?
That you miss me.
I don't.
Practice that line more, so next time you say it, I will believe you.
God. If you're doing the mid jump, more efficient to just off the top. Like you come here, you go off the top rope, diagonal air dash, and then double jump in the air. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. I was gonna because we set up the whole stat locker link system for auto balancing customs before stat locker got like Valhalla'd, so I'm not quite sure what's gonna happen with that. I was talking with them and like we'll probably end up finding a different solution, but for now we just kind of set it up, and that way we've been working on this for like a while. It was just kind of like really unfortunate stat locker happened to get griefed. Great parry. You should have heavy melee'd him there. Well, after you parry someone, you should always heavy melee. Because, like, yes, your second heavy melee is very risky because the warden could jump on top. But the first heavy melee warden is not in range. He's not going to be able to parry for you. You do the most damage possible by meleeing, significantly more than your gun, significantly more in general, so you should just heavy melee there. I've actually been seeing that mistake a lot. Where people are not, especially, like, M1s. Because, like, in the late game, like, when you're post 24 minutes or whatever, you parry someone, at that point your DPS is high enough that it's better just to shoot them in the head. But like in the entirety of laning stage, it is always better to be like heavy meleeing there and then backpedaling with shooting, because Warden cannot get on her in time to cannot get on them in time to parry. Apparently they have a Steam cache folder thing now, so you don't need to download anything sus. That's good. That's good. I mean, it's really just a matter of will the player base do it. Like, it'd be cool if they did, but I think long run stat locker isn't viable after the API changes. We'll see though. I mean, Valorant tracker exists, and that's like only opt-in, so maybe it'll work fine. But to be fair, Valorant tracker doesn't try to track you unless you like, or doesn't try to track players that don't like opt in. Because stat logger's trying to track everyone just off players who opt in. This isn't the best time to farm this. It's if you can get shove on your wave and then farm, that's great. Like we are an Infernus Wraith, so we probably do want to just try to outfarm the enemies rather than winning a fight. But we kind of just missed. Yeah, we missed the whole wave. I think we were in range. Yeah, we were in range for the minions, fortunately. But we still we should have just given them free prio, or Infernus should have gotten mega chunked because we were farming. We got pretty lucky that somehow didn't go as bad as it should have been for Infernus, like 1v2ing them on wave. You should also at least try to get that deny to the right. It's fine if you're not getting denies, it's fine if you're not confirming orbs, but you should be trying to get the denies, especially when they're in front of you. Okay. I think there's one more housekeeping thing I'm forgetting. Remind me after this VOD, I need to start the upload of the video, like the re-upload of the video.
My mind is a weapon.
We box route now. Okay, yeah, this is, I mean, I guess this is a fine route to do. You just don't have much time, so yeah, we only get, okay, we're just doing an outer box route, that's fine. Did Infernus just die for fun? Yes, he did, okay. Only note is if you're like when you're box starting, you should kind of always ping your boxing. Like obviously you can't control it in Furnace, just kind of running at him and dying. And right now, normally normally you wouldn't want to hit the wave when your ally isn't here, but here you need to, so your tower doesn't take a massive chunk. Only thing, wait, what was I saying before? Oh, only thing is like whenever you box start, you should just ping like the retreat ping if you're not on mic. That's like the best way.
I can afford something new.
Because otherwise, the Infernus should have seen that you. I mean, this guy's just inting. The Infernus should have seen that you were box routing and knock on in, but you can't really expect that at this elo. And the only way you have control over the situation is if you actively tell him you're box routing.
They're gonna squirm in the air.
Sorry, mine's actually kind of like running. I mean, this is good. We have them low enough. We have wave prio. Pocket doesn't know how to buy a healing item because never mind. I'm not gonna flame. I can't flame like every single player. I would kind of think of going on a page arc next. You don't need to heavy melee there. If you just wall jump while holding W, you could just like mantle normally. I'm kind of thinking of going on page arc though. Like, it's such a boosting character. I feel like, because like right now with this deadlock patch, like until December, I'm just, well, even if we even get the patch in December, which it might get stalled again, kind of just want to like turn my mind off and like get carried, and like Cage is kind of the character to do that. Ooh, unfortunate. How's it going, Dave? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I think that part also was so hard to do with the roles for the academy, because roles are so like undefined in this game. It's like I am more of a, like, I guess I'm a support player, but I'm more of like a off support pick slash like supportive-ish carry role. It's like, I don't know, roles are just so like weird in this game. And it's like, okay, if we're adding support, do we differentiate that with pick? And then like, if we're doing tank or we're doing bruiser, if we're doing carry, should we also add off carry? Like, there's so much stuff with that. I believe there's some kind of like frontline thing. I think it might just be bruiser. I can't remember how we ended up doing it. It's just like, again, roles in this game are just so undefined. Yeah, I mean, just, you got the idea of your TP. If you had instant cast, you would have been able to TP out though. You had confirm cast, so you turned around while holding it, which is why you died. I mean, we do just get chunked by affliction, and we are way too late to TP when we could have TP'd while we were in warding cage. But that's much more micro. The biggest macro thing here is the fact that you're using confirm cast instead of instant cast. If you had instant, you would just TP out, because you turned around with your confirm cast up. There is a hero role, I believe. Oh wait, no, that's the rank thing. I don't know how. I've been involved in like the coach end of the scrims, which will have like draft and such, but I have not been that involved in the general scrims. I think that's going to be more revolved around the junior coaches. Yeah, I mean, you TP out there. You shouldn't really have to be burning your TP for Warden, since he has no expansion or anything. It's kind of just a movement thing. Do you need help with Wolf? It's kind of just a movement thing where, like, I mean, you're not moving that efficiently with your stamina usage. I'll try to lock into exactly what next time you get caged. Here, I can help you guys if you have a question. And yeah, it's normally not great throughout those boxes, since if you're doing the mid shortcut, you should just be able to get them. What I said with character role? Oh, I don't know. Just like choose one that is close enough. Again, it's so hard to define roles in this game. Wolf, you play carry. Put carry for yourself, Wolf. And the only channels you'll need are like, I don't know. Just look for channels you get added in. What do you mean? Okay, wait, what do you need dumped down? Also, this is fine. I mean, they're just letting us, they're just not buying healing items, so we can just, like, have free reign. Realistically, they should obviously, like, Poggers should have healing right at this point. It's criminal that they do not, and we shouldn't be allowed to do that. Also, you kind of ran away from the tower too early. Once you pick Pocket there, you can just keep sieging the tower. If a warden tries to engage on you, I mean, it's scary, but you have TP, so you're fine, and Furnace has dash, so, like, you both should be able to get out, and you can just, like, fry the tower. Yeah, there's if you're doing the coach scrims, on Tuesday, there will be coach scrims for EU, and on Friday for NA. I mean, yeah, the Infernus is not playing well, but also, you know, like in that case, we could just stay to siege. We could have taken tower. It is dumb for him to go in there, but from our own perspective, we should be there hitting tower.
I don't need a gun to kill a man.
What I'm scared of is picking anyone but support because, I mean, listen, I don't think you have to sweat that much. It's like they're just scripts for fun. Also, again, you'll get balanced by the stat locker in theory, in theory, I've not been in the mechanical end of that bot. That's fine. I mean, yeah, normally you wouldn't want to go to that camp, but because you have cultist, you do, so that's fine. You're greeting the minion, which is good. Okay. Oh, probably, wait. I guess you don't have the bot. And do the thing for stat locker high, and it'll actually fix your rank. But you have to do the thing to give them data. Or, like, do the, they have a thing where you can put in your Steam folder now. Yeah, we're just getting hit by so many warden cages, we really shouldn't. I mean, if you want a good movement guide, just exclamation point movement. But like when warden's caging us, well, actually, you know what? Let me look at exactly what happened in that warden cage specifically. I don't know why because you're a support player. That's why. Okay, wait, yeah, I agree with support players. I forgot about that. That's just a stat locker moment. Okay, we get pocket ulted, caged. We just have 2 stamina on this cage. Yeah, no, that's just a support moment. The green vegetable, who's an East, like well, he's a high Eternus, maybe not E6, but he's a very good support. It says he's an Ascendant. Okay, we get caged. We're backing up. We should just be able to backbite ult. Okay, I mean, yeah, just our movement was really scuffed there. If you just slide down the whole stairs, jump, air dash, slide, you're out of that cage. Also, we're getting caught with, well, 2 stam, then Warden takes a stam. That's a little rough, but it's just, even with 1 stam, we should be able to navigate our way out of that. We were talking about stat locker, it's a support thing. Oh, yeah. I mean, at this point, you just want to secure your own centers. We lost our guardian. We never really had a point where we could use our guardian pressure to invade enemy centers. Is Pocket really chasing? I mean, this is an insane chase. Okay, it's a little scuffed, but we make it. No, it's not Deathy's thing. Deathy's doing his own academy, but that's gonna, like, no flame. It's, that's gonna be... Yeah, I don't know why. I told him to say former top 300. I think they just mistyped. I DM'd him to fix it, don't worry. Oh, that is interesting. Wait. Huh. I don't know, talk to their, or also I just talk, there's a support line if you go to the Discord. You can talk about, or ask about that. Okay, also, yeah, they did steal our centers. What I was gonna say before is we couldn't, to be fair, they haven't really secured their own centers, so like if I look at this map and I see 2 broken guardians on this side, this jungle is like highly invadable if your team can get prio for it. So because most of your jungles farmed, most of your centers are farmed, I would start trying to steal the enemy's jungle. They've played this like early mid game much better than you with using their pressure to steal your lottos. Well, you guys didn't really use your pressure for anything. But I push this wave further. Our Paradox is putting pressure mid. We could have very synchronized pressure, and then Infernus, and you could invade. And as Wriath, you have TP, so it's not crazy risky for you to do it.
I love this trick.
For the coach scrims work for 12 people. It's just gonna be like a general, because it'll be like a reoccurring thing. It's gonna be like team macro. It's not gonna be like there'll be like small individual things, but it's gonna be much more like, you know, team perspective. Also, one reason that in general it's done in like in games is because we're obviously gonna talk about like especially Piggy, he's going to talk a lot about theory. He's going to talk about like, you know, drafting strategies or like just different ways, you know, how you should like set up your lanes. You know, you want your Viscous mid, you want your strongest lane mid, you want your shotgun characters in green lane, like that type of thing. And you can't emulate that in solo queue. Wow, it's crazy she did that in front of you. But you can't emulate that in solo queue. So that's also a reason to like actually allow you to apply the things without having to be like at an Eternus level. At this point, we shouldn't push in. I think you're going to make the classic mistake where you try to siege this Walker at 14 minutes when, I mean, to be fair, your Infernus can get this prio, and you could look for Sinners or just look for any of this jungle to eat. If you get pressure in this lane this early, you need to look for jungle, not for Walker pressure. Oh, they're using pre-distribution ranks? Okay. You don't really want to condition yourself, or well, okay, even in Phantom, it would. At 40, okay, the reason you don't siege this early is because walkers have resistances that scale down. So until 16 minutes. So side lane walkers aren't really siegeable until 15 minutes at the very earliest, just because of how long it takes to kill them, no matter what elo you're at. It just takes an insanely long time to kill them. Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised you got jumped there too. They're just playing 3 of them. I mean, to be fair, they're actually doing a good job invading your jungle, but it is... Oh, and your team's fighting here. It is kind of insane 3 of them pull up for that one Sinners when they don't even have wave prio. I don't know when the free scrims start. I haven't, like, and I've been much more involved in the coached ones. I can ask around, but I'm not. I think that is gonna start based on like the numbers of how many people join. They'll know like you know, how many like demand is needed to, or we need to know demand first. Oh, the build looks fine. Yeah, the build looks fine. Name this and everything's on card, yeah. Okay. I'm not doing customs now. I'm never doing customs again. We've been over this. I'm never doing customs again. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind the... when she has Healbane too. I don't mind the light melee when she's in Paradoxal, but you're greeting way too much with the one after. I mean, again, it's just a classic mistake of never melee to kill. Or never melee to secure a kill. Swap could have leap. Yeah, you should be throwing some pocket shots backwards. Even well, actually, they might use leap to get on you. But you have to be careful with pockets, because if you just TP'd out like that, and pocket's out of combat for 5 seconds, pocket's gonna get their leap back up, and they can just follow you very easily. Yeah. I mean, maybe. I don't want to say I want to do that long run, but I think that's gonna be a long ways out. It's much more about like I think maybe I don't know, maybe when Deadlock comes into beta I could do this as my full-time job, but that's down the road. Okay, I mean this is a okay fight on our walker. Issue is it's 2v2. Yeah, you go okay, it's 3v2. It was a classic at best fight, but because you're in range of walker resistances, it's not bad to fight. Your page just way overcommitted. What's your comp look? Oof, what's your comp looking like? We have Wraith, Fern, Haze. Okay, we're very hard side lane. And M1. I mean, they're also fairly hot. Not really. They show a pretty balanced call. I mean, Spear resistance would be nice to have this game. They aren't that crazy, but like Ivy's builds makes her cosmetic. Gun Warden, I don't. I mean, it's there, but it's not really gonna do that much. And then like Geist is scary, Vin is scary, Pocket's scary, Mirage has an actual build. Oh, Mirage's build's a little weird, but at least it's real. I mean, I'm glad we're finally stealing their jungle. Okay, we should not fight this mid. We see 3 mid. We have 5 to collapse, but there's none of them on vision. We also really shouldn't have 5 mid, especially while our comp is very side lane heavy. We're kind of wasting our time going around mid. Now Paris forced to catch the side lane, which is not great for her at all, especially in this comp. Okay. I mean, I look at this game and like again, I mean, it's a very neutral game. One team should just run earn. Like the way you break a neutral game like this, I assume what's gonna happen is we're just gonna send 5 down mid at some point. They're gonna send 5 down mid, and we're gonna coin flip. Whoever wins that fight is then gonna go like brute force mid walker, and all die and get wiped. But what should happen is one of your team is just like, all right, Paradox, pick up earn. We run earn, and then when we're holding earn, we can either split this walker, or we can just run the earn if we get up prio and they show enough people away that we get it for free, because we completely dictate how the fight to like swing the game happens, instead of just kind of getting bored and like waiting till someone gets picked on side, especially because they have our picks, and we could look for our pick too off Paradox. Pick isn't bad here. Your Paradox insta-dies. You could also just look for a pick in their jungle, or like around their jungle. You have to play very coordinated around your Paradox. You should just let this guy die. You know there's 3 around here. Insane that actually works out. I don't know what the 2 teammates sitting around did, but I guess they just wanted to leave. I'm kind of feeling the itch to play Deadlock. Weird. I've not felt that in a minute.
More souls never hurts. I make my own opportunities.
Okay. Not playing Viper. If I was gonna play, it'd be like Page and just get boosted. It sounds so nice. Like I'm so tired of fucking like trying. Just play Page, relax, barrier my carry, get boosted. And that's what I'm feeling. It's just weird though. I genuinely haven't felt the itch to play Deadlock in forever. I mean, yeah, this is the kind of thing I was talking about, where we're just getting bored, so we're sending 3 down a side lane. Like, you don't... This is just not a fight you want to take. We take a fight on their walker, by their walker resistances. Also, we only send 3, they reinforce with 3. Like, we're lucky we only lose 1 for that. Realistically, we should have gotten wiped as 3, and they should have done mid-boss off that. Or earn. Just like, yeah, I mean, this just happens so often in the CeeLo where you just start getting bored. Paging with a carry duo is so chill. Yeah, exactly. Kind of thinking of doing that. Like, I fucking gun Page is such a dog shit build. Yeah, you're holding mids. I mean, warding does end up pushing it, although we did pull up before he spawned. At least you don't have the mind control of going for the weird fight. Oh, you TP'd too early. Yeah, we TP'd way too early. Also, you're not... Okay, a few things happened here. One, you know, you aren't using your stamina to get out of that cage. Oh, the page will save you. You aren't using your stamina to get out of that page, which you desperately need to. Is this fight still gonna keep happening? Okay, we're resetting finally. And then secondly, when the warden's behind you, you can't TP like that. Either, like, there's a gap close moment where neither of you can hit each other, and then once you're next to each other, he's standing on top of you, and then especially once he uses his cage, then you TP out and you're out. When he's right here and you're like down here and you start your TP, you're instantly closing like a, I don't know, 20-meter gap they naturally would have to close by just you running at him, and he can't do that much damage. Only matter of time. Sure. Yeah, that's actually a good point. I should ban Gunpage. That's a good point. Give it the trophy collector treatment. I gotta say, I expected today's stream to be miserable with, actually, wait, was he? What did I do yesterday? Did I stream yesterday? Oh, I did. I just recorded. We didn't get any trophy collector. I actually haven't gotten any, like, we haven't gotten any trophy collector gassing, which is really good. Okay, wait, let's look at this. Okay, we're earning Urn, which is good. We have the pick, which is good. I mean, okay. You're playing your role here. Issue is that you have 3 teammates, like, I don't know doing what. Your Haze is farming. Your Furnace is late. Okay, well you played your role here with this Urn run. Yeah, that's fortunate. You should, at this point you should leave. Fight's dead. They sent 5, we sent 3, unlucky. You should not be trying to you should not continue to try to fight. This is a terrible fight. I mean, I'm glad you're focusing Vin, but in this case, we kill her and then die, and we get parried. Yeah, I mean, that's 2 times is a really bad melee for a kill. Playing low main. Low main can build it as much as he wants. No flame to low main, but that isn't going to make the community build it. It's who building it. Who is the issue? Fucking Cat Cooten first itemed it on Pocket for like 2 months. We didn't see it more often. It's the fact that who built it. Now Lightbringer said, like, okay, the thing is Lightbringer isn't even saying it's good. He's saying it's okay once you get 5 stacks. But the thing is, people hear that and it's like, oh my god, item could be bought. I've actually been paying attention to your cultist usage. Let's see. I mean, a couple gaps, but all things considered, not bad. You need Capacitor really badly. You're against an Infuser Geist. If you buy Capacitor, she's like completely useless. Also Capacitor, I mean, Capacitor is amazing in Warden, by the way. Like, one of the reasons Warden has fallen out of the meta is because you can just Capacitor off the movement speed from his 2. And like, he's just there. If you Capacitor off movement speed from his 2, his ult just does nothing because he's so fucking slow. Yes, it's Gun Warden, but like, I mean, he's still just kind of there. And his ult is still scary, by the way. Like, keep in mind, his gun is doing 220 DPS. His ult is still doing 171, even though he's gun. Okay. I mean, I trust the mods. Maybe they moved away from it. I told them, like, I told them about the stat logger API changes. They might have ended up moving away from it. It's been very rushed, like a very rushed, putting everything out, so it's a little chaotic. We've, like, streamlined this very quickly. Is there value in Capacitor beyond removing shield/buffs? I mean, no, but also removing, like, the buffs is insane. Like, all the buffs it can remove is ridiculous. Like, you know, in this game it can remove Mirage Tornado, like, bullet dodging, it can remove Geist, Infuser, Warden 2, Pocket Majestic Elite Barrier, Vindicta damage on flight, Ivy, like, Katsu Tether, not Katsu Tether, what's it called? Tether? Tether? Oh, Watcher's Covenant. Ivy Watcher's Covenant. We have a mid-angle there? I think Warden was dead for a while, no? Oh yeah, there's, I mean, yeah, there is a mid-angle, where if you, like, rushed mid off your Haze's respawn and you killed it, like, in that window where Haze is alive and Warden is dead, there's a mid-angle. They don't have much to contest pit. They have, like, scary damage in pit. Ice and Bucket are, like, terrifying for an actual pit fight. But as far as, like, rejuve secure, we have Abrams and Furnace. You would also bait and then take a fight outside. Actually, that's probably what I would do, is just call a bait while they're down 1, then try to pick someone off. I need to make a video on baiting mid, honestly. I feel like people in solo queue do not bait mid enough, and it's so overpowered. Especially in solo queue, where like one guy will just run in and die for free. You are pushed very aggressively. Like, if we look at your map and we look at the wave state, both of these waves are highly negative. So likely that you could get, like, attacked here. Especially your Urn side, you're by, like, some of the only farm on the map. Like, the space you can play in with this wave state is like this. Like, this is the space you can really play in, like, safely. Anything over here. And the space the enemies can play in is, like, all of this. So you should be really careful, because you're, like, hard in their territory right now. You could very easily get fucked for it. Okay. There's our capacitor. That's good. I'll watch her use this. This is like a big determiner for Wraith. Just how you use your capacitor. It's so good right now. Again, I mean, you have two options. One, if you're trying to kill Geist, capacitor off for Infuser. Two, if you're trying to kill Warden or survive Warden, capacitor off his barrier and movement speed. Like, those are your best options for capacitor. You can panic capacitor for the slow if it's really needed, but like, not that. I mean, to be fair, IV2 on like Warden or Mirage is a little scary, so you could also capacitor off that. But ideally, it's Infuser or Warden 2. In also only capacitor off Warden 2 if he uses his ult. Well, not only, but it's a lot worse if he doesn't. Yeah, you're just pushing the sidewalker. Okay, this is a fine though to your teammates side. They should do mid here. Will they? Probably not, but yeah, now you need to back off. Okay. This is a fine split if you tell your team like they're running Urn, let's not fight this, let's split, that's fine. Or you just push in this wave and then you're like, at this point, if your team didn't die here, you would see Vin and be like, okay, it's a 1v1. I'm gonna play safe now, but still keep applying pressure here so Vin can't leave. Let's fight the 5v5 on Urn. You need to tell your team that. And now that you've seen the Vindicta and you know that she's here and you have no chance at killing her while she's next to Walker, and we don't know if she has reinforcements or anyone pulling up, she very easily could. We just need to back off because we have no kill potential on her. We have no siege potential. It's just a waste. It's like a massive risk to overstay. Yeah, there is the IV. Luckily, her build kind of just tickles. Ooh, wow, she did 262 damage to you. Scary. You did more damage to yourself with Blood Tribute than she did to you in that trade. God, that build. But like if she was actual gun Ivy, like it'd be so much worse. It gets so eviscerated there. Luckily they don't do mid. I mean, wait, let's see. Blood Tribute 6 secret 7th enemy. I mean, low key, Blood Tribute might do more DP or like more damage. I think Blood Tribute will objectively do more damage to Wraith this game than Ivy. The question is, does Blood Tribute do more damage than Ivy did in total? I doubt that unless we have multiple Blood Tributes on the team. Do we? No. No, we don't. First home page is interesting. I guess we're just cursing the Mirage. Okay. I mean, again, I'm looking at this game. We're down 13k. Urn's not comeback. Well, to be fair, their team should just run Urn. You just want to play for picks at this point. You don't win if okay, you just immediately got picked. But well, not you, but your team. You don't like your team doesn't win a fight like a fair 6v6 on Urn. So realistically, they should run Urn. You guys just need to play around your Paradox ult. You need to walk forward, look in this jungle, like put you and like your Abrams next to your Paradox. You guys walk up, you see, oh look, this Vindicta's here. Paradox ult, Abrams charge, Wraith just laser in the face, she's dead. We have a pick. Now we use that advantage to run Urn. Like that's how you need to play this. You don't win a fair fight, so now you need to play around your pick and play for your pick. And obviously once Haze gets picked, it's a lot harder to do that. And once Paradox gets picked, it's a lot harder to do that too. Is Spear End really viable on Wraith? I know the item's viable on Furnace now, but like, is this really a like viable Wraith item? The buff wasn't that major. Yeah, they're finally doing mid. Okay. I would just split this walker. I would just try to split the this walker over here. You can't. I mean, to be fair, you do have Infernus ult and Abrams ult to contest mid. Actually, okay, I take that back. You could have been preemptively on this mid because it was a pretty obvious mid. You could have preemptively been ready to steal it because you do, even though you're down to, you do have two phenomenal rejuve stealing ults. However, when you're not there and the mid cries and you can't get there in time, like you probably could have taken this walker. You probably would have died for it, but it's still worth the flex. It's not, I mean, I wouldn't really, I guess, I don't know. I don't really think a Spear End's a shred item, but I guess that's true. It is shred. I need to talk to a Wraith player. I need more Wraith knowledge. Just no one fucking plays her. She's just like there. Like people in DLNS, they're actually playing Gun Warden over Wraith. It's that bad right now. It's like actually tragic. There we go. We finally played off our comp. Got a good Paradox ult. That being said, they were brute force sieging. You need to be careful giving height like that. One of the best things that makes space highly defendable is holding this height. Holding height and fighting them while you have the height advantage is really, really massive.
They took out Paige.
Ooh. I mean, yes, your team kind of ran it down, but you also didn't, like, you had no impact in this game. Your team had active, like, everyone on your team had active negative impact on the game, but you didn't have any positive. You were just kind of there. Like, so you aren't, like, I don't know. You also just didn't do that much. It's hard because this is a game where you just, again, queued a team that, like, queued a team that, like, is kind of, well, I don't know. We had a long time this game was neutral. We just needed to run Earn and control the fight. And then when we did run Earn, we either need to call our teammates over, or if they're not there, choose not to run it, because that's where the game was lost. Okay. I don't know if that Nightball plug is too often. I might bump it to 30. Okay, anyway, as far as the notes. First off, you should melee when you parry someone. Again, if you're in laning stage and you parry someone and their teammate is not like literally on top of them, drop a heavy melee and then you know, because the warden, I'm thinking this the time you parried him, the warden was close. You drop your heavy melee and then you start backing off and you just shoot him in the head. Or also one thing you can do is if you just stay in their face, if you heavy melee him once and then you just stay in their face and shoot them, the chance that the warden will just fall under pressure and drop a panic parry is so big. And then his parry is on cooldown, you can keep meleeing him. Like, it's great. So you should be heavy meleeing at least once off of your parries in laning stage. 1000%. Secondly, you need to try to deny. Did we get any denies that game? Let's see. That's not what I meant to press. Did we get? I don't think we got. We probably got some. There's no shot we didn't get any, but there was a lot of orbs that we just did not shoot that were highly, highly shootable, highly, highly securable. Oh my god. Okay, let's see. Did we get any denies? There you are. We actually got a lot. I'm surprised. We did a good job of actually securing denies, but we didn't go. There was a lot of denies we still didn't go for. I think these guys just weren't securing well. So this, even though this is a good amount of denies, their lack of securing could have been punished a lot more because there were a lot of times where there was a lot more ability to secure. Okay, let's see. Next up. Use instant cast. Instant cast is OP. Don't use confirm cast. You died for it once this game, but you know, it'll make your life a lot easier. Secondly, when you break their tower early or when you get that lane advantage, you want to use the advantage to try to invade their sinners, like early, just steal their sinners. It's huge. And then when you lose your own tower or you lost like guardians around your own map, you want to use that the fact that they can still invade your sinners to secure your own sinners. Okay. I would also say, oh yeah, twice we died because we meleeed. Twice actually the person we were trying to kill lived and we died because we were trying to melee for a kill, which is so bad. Do not melee for a kill. Never melee for a kill. It is a terrible habit to have. And then secondly, again, the reason this game was lost is our team's discoordination. If you want to win this game, you either have to IGL or just like recognize, hey, you know, like we lost on our Earn run, which it was, the idea of running Earn was good. We should have. However, we can't be running Earn there. We can't be running Earn when 3 of our teammates aren't there. So when you see that, you either need to call like, hey, can you guys come over? Or be like, okay, our teammates aren't here. Let's just bring the Earn back. Run the Earn back. Try to get them to split. Try to do something, but we cannot be running the Earn with just 3 people. And then as far as the late game, we could have baited mid off our picks. And then again, we could have just, we didn't get many advantages that game. And our team was just kind of getting picked. But we didn't do much like bait mid, run Earn, any of that with our advantages. And then in the late game, once they're behind, we just need to play around our paradox and look for picks. Again, you just kind of want to go into their jungle and you want to look for picks by identifying like, hey, we don't win a fair fight, so we need to find a way to make the fight to our advantage. What? Why did that just give me a mobile notification? What is happening? Okay. That was weird. Okay, let me get a new raffle up. Okay. And do stop recording this. Let me start uploading the video or re-uploading the new video. You guys go to hear. Actually, let me mute so you guys don't hear the leak. Not the leak, but like the video. I did check. I actually have the edited one. I didn't capitalize the T. That's why. Okay, so that's the real one. So I can delete this one and then drag this one in here. Perfect. Now it's uploading. Perfect. Perfect. For the Gamba, I finally arrived. Welcome, welcome. I do love gambling. Again, I have a lot of housekeeping I need to do, to be fair. But we'll get the gambling more like gambling tunes soon. Heck for every Deadlock character. Thumbnail. Of broken. Okay, nice. We love YouTube. That, and there we go. Now I come over here. What's up? What do you think about the Viper Bola APR interaction? Oh, I mentioned that in my video. I don't think it's patched out. It's been in the game for like months. I don't literally in the video I talked about, video I just made. It worked yesterday. I know that. But I mean, I think it should be patched out. Okay, grab the insane amount of timestamps. Copy this, make this old, this private. And then you can paste the timestamps. Okay, perfect. Perfect, and then delete the old one. There we go. And then I will upload this video as soon as I end. Oh, it was patched out before, but it came back. Oh, I see. Wait for Ventilator to release, or wait, oh god, I think I'm Arc Raiders build. So I can blow my brains out while playing the new hero instead of old heroes. Yeah, no, I'm hyped for the new hero releases too. Hopefully it comes in December. Hopefully it's just a Christmas update. Christmas update would be so fun. I hope we get one. It also works because that's probably what my hype will start dying down. Because I'm starting to feel more like, you know, day by day I'm starting to feel more like the Deadlock itch. Which maybe I should play on, I don't know. I just don't have time in the day, man. Like, it's like maybe I should play on stream, but I don't want to like coach less on stream. Like I love doing, you know, the to be fair, actually, someone actually asked this. I don't know if they're in chat now, but with the Ghost of Academy stuff, I'll still be coaching on stream like my normal amount. Just Tuesday stream will start an hour later because I have to coach streams. And then maybe on Tuesday I would only do 3 sessions instead of 4 sessions if I'm tired. But other than that, nothing will be same. Exclamation point announcement if you want the announcement. I hope at least re-implement the old winter update like they did with Halloween. Yeah, another skin farming event would be so fun. I doubt they'll do that, but it'd be so fun. Yeah. I think everyone writes their announcements in third person. Should I have that as like Midknight started coaching for Ghost of Academy instead of I did? Okay. Like 4-week break, came back, won a few games, and went from low emissary to Phantom 3. Yeah, they did a rank boost. Everyone got boosted. I think they overdid it a tiny bit, but it is good that now, like before it was Archon was like the top 10% of players, yet Archon was still considered to be like, you know, in the court of public opinion, Archon was still considered to be like shit, even though it was top 10% of players, which I felt like was too much. But I think them like boosting it, they boosted it so now Ascendant is top 10% players, which I think is too much on the other realm. No, I actually talked to Tess before. Metro's actually super chill, like one-on-one. I've been talking to him and he's like he's a really nice person. I was like kind of worried to be working with him, but he's super nice. Okay. He did say Page is hard to play. Yeah, yeah, he did say that. That's something. Listen, that's beef material. We'll start the beef on that. I'll make a whole Metro call out video. Honestly, to be fair, a video titled like why Metro is wrong or something would pop off, and I just have it be like a whole video on why Page is like piss easy to play. That would actually kind of go crazy. Metro saw me at Universal Studios Orlando and called me Oracle. He said he could smell it. I should do that to people. When at the point where I get recognized IRL, I should just like blame them for their rank. That would actually go so crazy. Beef is good publicity, low key. Okay, the thing is, I started this as a bit, but unironically, like if I made a video about how Page is like easy as fuck and I titled it something like why Metro's wrong. Wait, low key. Oh, I didn't mean to press that. Wait, low key. I would DM him first and ask if he's chill with it, but like if he's chill with that, that could kind of go crazy. Also, why is stream so low-key today? What happened? Someone fall in a well? Oh, it's Friday, that's why. Everyone's out, like, living their life. They're not watching a fucking Deadlock stream, they're, like, fucking getting wasted. Okay, I see. That makes sense. That'd be so funny if I ever meet a chat and like, oh my god, like, you know, I'm like ex-chat, I'm like, oh yeah, you're like that fucking, you're the emissary piece of shit. That goes so crazy. What rank is this? Phantom Viscous. Ooh, Viscous Cushion Session. Oh yeah, actually, wait, weren't you just in the last session as like the duo of the person who I was coaching? Hopefully I didn't flame you. We forgot about that. I will represent the Archons. Yeah, that go crazy. That go crazy. 4 stack. Okay, I feel you. I feel you. Yeah, I'm feeling the itch to play the game. I don't want to run it down, man. I'm dog shit at the video game. I don't want to run it down. But Page, playing Page, I kind of feel the itch. This one's duo? Okay. Sorry, I don't talk to Viper 1 chicks. Oh, that'd go crazy. I would. Oh my god. Maybe one day. Oh god, their comp is like... Their comp is something else. Holy shit. Is the build okay? Let's see. Yeah, build looks fine. Is this Goober Leap Viscous? It looks like Goober Leap Viscous. Yeah, the build looks good. Viscous build is pretty solved. Vegas. Okay, don't use Vegas. Use Goobers. Just for a purely like, like, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. I can't think of the word, but like Vegas literally is literally just Goober's build. But Deathy recommended him over Goober because I think Deathy's like shit with Vegas and not with Goober, so now it's more popular, which like actually annoys me. Because he literally like it actually annoys me because he literally just stole the build. And it's like it's higher right now than Goober's. It looks the exact same, right? Or was he actually adding stuff? Nope, it is the exact same, frame by frame, the exact same, but it's higher because he's Deathy's friend. Unlucky. No flame to Deathy or anything, but like I do think Deathy should have like obviously there's gonna be like lapses, but like I think like you know, I just personally like it kind of feels like it doesn't really matter if you have top build, but it kind of feels like he was robbed of having top build. Like putting Leap on builds where it doesn't belong. I mean, Leap is an overpowered item. You can kind of force Leap on whatever you want. Copywriting Deadlock builds, that go crazy. I think my holiday build has fallen. I haven't updated it much. It's still a top daily. Oh, I forgot I can't see when I'm actually logged into my account. But I think it's like 3rd top daily right now instead of 1st like it was for a while. We'll see. I'll make a build for a new character and like pop off. That's my plan. I'll main I don't know, Skyrunner would be fun to main. Well, I must no. Raffle's already ended. I can't get on a whole tangent. Let's coach. Let's coach. Leap's always been OP. Like it's. I mean, I'm forcing it out. Just the mobility you get around the map is like unreplaceable. Irreplaceable. That's the word I'm looking for. It's actually just so good, and there's nothing else like it. Leap Infernal build hybrid Hazel. Oh god. Okay. I mean, Leap Infernal I can see. Leap Haze seems. Viper, Leap, Bola, Venom, Alta F4. Okay, I see that. I see that. I kind of want to don't like. I don't know. I'm in a weird mood today. I kind of like. Well, no, I need a coaching session for YouTube. Can't play. I need a coaching session for YouTube. I don't know why I just have the itch to play Deadlock. My Infernus has a positive win rate. My Haze does not, if that tells you anything. Yeah, I mean it's more just like Infernus has I like we love the right click spotter combo for that. Infernus has like leap synergy, Haze does not. You shouldn't tank wave here. You're walking too aggressively. We just took we actually took 2 minion autos. I think we should take it more, but minus 46 for minions, and then walking up to melee that we took 80 from the Calvin. All that damage was highly preventable if we just play behind our own wave or play around Veil. Also, people like in this elo like way over finish melees with a finish minions with a heavy melee. In general, it's better to finish minions with a light melee so you don't take a lot of damage. And then also in that case, it's just better because we took 100 damage from like 80 from Kelvin, 20 from the minion for meleeing that minion. It'd be much better just to shoot it and take the soul duel because we shouldn't lose the soul duel. Oh, you can leap. Oh, I see. If you can leap ulting on Haze, but like you're always gonna get combat logged while you're ulting on Haze. Cube second, yep. I actually thought, yeah, it seems like every Viscous is just going cube second now. I thought it was situational, but I don't think I've seen a Viscous go punch second in a long time. Well, I mean, you definitely could have canceled the parry that. I see the vision, just a little macro issue or micro issue of like realizing that they've left and not needing to parry. Ult before the leap, which is why it's a hybrid build for the ult duration. Okay, I see. Oh, I haven't paid attention to COD reloads. Let's see. Insane, you get that deny. You should have just taken a ton of damage and not gotten that deny. We're putting ourselves, again, we're just tanking wave for so much. I'm noticing that's your biggest issue in lane. 300 from troopers and like I would say another 300 of damage from players. It's highly preventable. Our positioning needs work. We shouldn't just be taking this damage for free, and we shouldn't be minions. Shouldn't be taking minions like that. You should just cube. Okay. Yeah, you could have cubes. You could have done your. I don't mind going out and doing your combo and then cubing so you don't take the Kelvin beam, but you need to cube the second you get your combo off. Goo is fun. All my homies love Goo. Isn't the point of getting cube early the same as like Stoneform on Ivy, just spam it for healing? No, I mean not like cube is a lot harder to use for healing. Like okay, Stoneform on Ivy gives you a lot of healing, is quick and doesn't. It's valuable, but you can play around it yourself much more with it being on CD. Oh, what a charge. Cubes is like much harder to play around at CD, and also it can save teammates, which makes it work worse to use selfishly. You're just healing right yourself. Don't healing right him. Don't healing right him. Don't healing right him. Yeah, because he has to full reset. Well, one of you has to full reset, and since he's 1 HP, he can just full reset, and you can healing right yourself. You love how Viscous says dodge when he rolls. I actually have not heard that. Pay attention to that. I love Viscous lines though. Viscous lines are by far the best. We didn't really need to take this damage on our tower. We could have thinned wave at least. Yeah, we're hitting it now, but we could have done that a little earlier and we would have taken all like, I don't know, we took 30% damage to our tower, which was pretty preventable if we just were thinning wave a bit before I got there. Whenever someone's full resets, they're going to miss. Just expect them to miss the wave. Like, it's better for Abrams to miss an entire wave and you to keep 30% of your tower HP than for you to lose 30% and Abrams to catch the wave. So whenever someone full resets, just assume, like, okay, he's not going to make it back in time. Unless he has boost. Obviously, if he has boost, that changes things. But with no boost, just play like he's going to miss a wave. Oh, yes, thank you, thank you. I did have the desktop audio off. Thank you for the reminder. Favorite lines are the shopkeeper lines, but Lashes are objectively the best because he's perfect in the God of Combat, etc. Yeah, Lash has good ones. I think the best ones are Lash, Viscous. Probably just those two. I can't actually think of anyone else with decent lines. You should cube yourself when you pop that healing, right? You're going to be CC'd for a while anyway, like useless for anyway for a while, so it's great for you just to hop in the cube. You get plus, I don't want to do the math, 120 HP, well, 130 something, 132. Why did I do the math if you're saying I don't want to? You get plus 132 HP, and you get the healing right popped, and then you can just play a little safe. And also just calm, like, if you're using your cube like that, you can just calm your Abrams, like, you know, cubes offline. Because it's better, even though it's better for you, you guys are going to have to play passive. Okay, let me explain. The reason it's good to selfishly cube yourself there is you guys are going to have to play passive for a bit anyway because you're half HP. So if you just calm your Abrams, like, hey, let's play passive for a second, you don't really lose any, like, time for cubing yourself like that. And you get less 120 or 130 HP. And then if you guys play passive like you did on this wave, either way, you would now have cube back online and be healthier, which now allows you to look more aggressively. Yeah, for Infernus, that's good lines. That's true. And the game's just really well voice acted. You know, we're just posturing really aggressively. Like, McGinnis wall punish is positioning like that. In general, you're just positioning poorly and should get punished, but, like, McGinnis wall is literally designed to punish that type of positioning. You just want to play on top of bridge for all your stuff. And then if you really want to play aggressively, you can go to charge angle, although I don't like charge angle in solo queue. It's your team, it's like, charge angle, you just get so isolated from your teammate, and in solo queue, that can really be, like, a ticket to, you know, Valhalla. I don't know why I started calling it Valhalla. I did start that a while ago. Someone said it, and I don't remember who. And then I just say that now. Yeah, yeah, Viper has some good lines. Viper is well written, but I hate the character. Abram's my duo. Okay, then yeah, you can do that more easily. Play that church angle. You just need to make it so if they go up on you, Abrams is close enough that he can come and help. But also, you're so low, it's not really great for you to play church angle with this HP. Now we're saving for a massive spike. So again, healing right ourselves and cube would be great because we don't want to fight. And you don't want to fight anyway. Like, this is a bad fight because you're fighting. Yeah, we just get Kelvin dumped and die. Because you're fighting on your express shot spike. You're sitting on 2k souls right now, which is so massive. You're so weak right now. You're never going to win that fight. Even if they don't Kelvin Dome, you don't kill. I don't know, Mina's voice lines, I'm trying to think. I can't think of any good Mina voice lines. I think she has a good one with Viscous, but like, other than that. Yeah, God. Oof. Fortunate? Oh, he's just dead. I mean... by the way, for your Abrams, well, for your Abrams shouldn't go in there, but also Abrams can charge wave. So, like, if you're in a really desperate position, you could use your charge on wave to, like, group the minions and kill them. But Abrams should just full reset with boost there. Yeah, Amina right-click movement is fun. I still forgot to have... Amina isn't in that guide. I completely forgot her. Fuck, I was gonna re-add it and then I forgot. You know what? Fuck it. Amina mains don't deserve tech. Oh, god damn it. ABCDFG, HIJKL. Is Mina after Mirage or before Mirage? And before. I forgot Mina. 2 in ults. 2 in ults. What else? Oh wait, here, sorry, 1 second. We rewind, then wait, also gotta get to the follow. Rewind a second. Type this, what's our tech? 2 in ult. Right click. For umbrella. And 2 resets air dashes. Oh god. Thank you for the follow, Hypnos. Welcome, welcome. I think my plan is when I end stream, instead of like rating someone, I'm gonna send you guys to my video. I'm gonna upload the video as I end, and I'm gonna send you guys there to try to give it a boost. For Mina, I have no clue. I'm not a Mina player, but I would assume right click works at the start of the game. I mean, your Abrams is kind of trolling by full tanking there, but also you could have cubed him when he's tanking Kelvin. Because keep in mind, like, if you cube him there, you're actively ticking out time through Kelvin Beam. Is Kelvin a beam build? No, he's actually a grenade build. But you're actually ticking out time through Kelvin Beam, which saves you a lot of HP. Wait, right click only works when you unlock Rake. Oh, interesting. Also, yeah, our build looks fine. I mean, again, these are just like the boilerplate Viscous items. Okay, yeah, we get the kill. Punch yourself for movement. A little rough, but it works. Okay. I wonder if I forgot any other characters besides Mina. I think I only forgot Mina, hopefully. The issue is we're 1 HP this entire lane, so we're constantly, like constantly 1 HP behind our tower. That's the reason this lane is going, like, rough, which is all a consequence of our bad positioning early, and then also, you know, just, you know, healing riding, using your cube on yourself to heal yourself back up, and playing slow while your cube's offline. It's like how you do this. Because now, okay, now we're both full HP. And now we're a fairly neutral soul value, so now we can look for a fight, but we just took 300 HP for no reason. And we're already low HP. I mean, this whole lane is like exclusively lost to positioning. Again, how much current life damage have we taken? We've taken 600 damage for absolutely no reason already. We just came to this lane. You should deny orbs with Mystic Shot up when you can see the enemy also looking at orb. What? Wait, what do you mean by that? Mystic Shot more easily deny orbs? Why is my game not... There we go, that was weird. Yeah, we're just kind of getting peppered. Oh, as in, oh, you're asking. No. If you know the enemy is going to confirm the orb, you should not waste Mystic Shot on an unlikely deny. And instead, you should just try to shoot them, especially if you're like a Viscous or someone who can right-click them behind cover. Unless they've had a habit of like missing denies. But if you think the deny is like unlikely, then don't bother with the coin flip if you can just Mystic Shot them. Especially because if you know they're gonna shoot the minion, they're in a good spot. Your Abrams is also like way too aggressive. He just keeps taking damage for fun. Luckily they don't parry him. Abrams Viscous is actually a good lane because when he gets parried you can just cube him. Cold Front, sure. Okay. I guess something I also just generally, I don't know, this could be like a whole video topic. I just don't coach about this. I kind of don't talk about this enough, but like play around heal creep. I should just like have a bot that says that. Every review, just play around heal creep. Shoot the, like if you want to win more lanes, shoot the enemy's heal creep. And play around your own. But I just like, it's literally something I would have to say in every single review, so I just kind of don't say it. But I probably should. Yeah, this is yellow lanes. We're constantly fighting Veil side when heal creep's right side, right? Unless I'm inside. Heal creep goes right side. Yeah, heal creep goes right side. Oh, I think, are my cooldowns glitched? Surely my cooldowns are glitched, right? We didn't have punch up, but we know he's routing the vent. Oh, you could have punched him off this vent so easily. I mean, in general, the chase is a bit of an overchase, but if you just punch on top of that vent where you know he's gonna path, life is so easy. Bebop mains don't deserve nice things, true. Okay, now we're getting punished for our overchase. There's no real reason to stay here. You have cube, you have ults. Oh, that's unfortunate. Didn't really need to you did not need to burn your ult there to live. Also, we shouldn't have just like when you get probably like that, you don't want to just continue to pressure. You want to look for stealing the sinners. I think it just respawned, but you could look for stealing this tier 2 camp if it's not up, or if the sinners wasn't up, and then you could see the sinners respawn and go for it instead of just chasing like that. Okay. Check. Yeah, self-bomb bebop is a fun build. It's just, I don't know. I don't know how you make gun bebop playable at a high level. Like, maybe you just don't make them. They have to be debuff removable. But then, like, counterspell, I don't know. Maybe you just make bombs, like, instant explode or something. That would make it playable. You, like, nerf bombs, but they explode much more quickly. Anti-cheat update. Oh, interesting. Yoshi spoke? Wait, what did Yoshi say? This is important. We have a big update to our anti-cheat system today. If you notice a cheater in your games, please make sure to report them, as that'll help us find matches to use to verify that our new system works correctly, to catch them within a reasonable time. Over the coming weeks, we'll be increasingly more aggressive in our detection thresholds. Oh, that's sick. I feel like I haven't seen a cheater in Deadlock in like forever, but I probably just don't notice them. That's cool, that's cool. I'm glad we're getting better cheat detection. Maybe now people will stop fucking blaming auto parry every time they like do the most obvious parry possible, and then they get parried off audio and they're like, what? He wasn't looking at me and he parried. Oh my god, it's auto parry. He parried me when I literally, every time I Billy to him, I light melee, it must be auto parry. Wait, what? Sorry, I got distracted by my Yoshi tangent. What happened here? Counterspell just has too long of a... It's too forgiving. Counterspell should only last, like, I don't know, 0.3 seconds on its, like, uptime. Like, it should be you have to hit that shit to hit it. Oh, we're just dying for our Yama. Yeah, I mean, we see 3 here. People running to support. You just let this idiot die. Again, the way... You just have to say aloud, let the idiot die. Why does your Lash have trophy? You just have to say aloud, let the idiot die. And life is so much easier. Yeah, that feels really bad. So on aimbotting Holiday and Haze the other day, who both had perfect 70% accuracy stat. I see. Wait, did we have ball online? Yeah, okay. So you definitely, for one, you definitely could have ball, or if ball was online, you definitely could have balled away. But then also, I think the main issue is just you're dying for your Yamato. You should see she's going into 3 of them and be like, oh, this guy's just fucking brain dead, and then just walk away and mute them before they like blame you for not fighting the 2v3. I also need to pay attention to your express shot usage. Right click here, right? Right click? Okay, we do. Nice. Probably that's probably like the one time I actually pay attention to express shot usage. Aimbot Holiday happens to me even in low Seeker / Alchemist. I don't know though, but like how many times do people call aimbot when it's just good aim? Like I feel like I've never seen someone I actually thought was genuinely aimbotting in a long time. To be fair, I have, but it's been like at least like 4 months since I've seen someone who I genuinely thought was aimbotting. I definitely come across a bebop who's auto hooking within the past like 4 months. You are just letting this wave crash into your mid-walker. To be fair, there's 3 of you doing that, but it's equally bad for all of you to be letting this wave crash into your mid-walker. I see, okay. I mean, yeah, maybe I just don't pay attention to it. You're starting to overchase. I'd be careful, they could definitely have someone coming off the top rope like that Kelvin. Imagine that Kelvin actually pressed dome instead of watching his McGinnis die and then just killed your Abrams for free and completely turned the fight. But he's a Kelvin player, so he forgets how to press 4. Sorry, no flame, no flame. Okay, okay, flame. Okay, I take it back. There is flame. I take it back. We are flaming. What the fuck do you QSR and Siphon? It's like, it's Gun Kelvin, but you're not really building Gun Kelvin correctly. I mean, Gun Kelvin's not bad, but this is not how you build Gun Kelvin. Like okay, the thing is, Gun Kelvin actually does like a Siphon Rush, but not like this. Like, it's not... I mean, we literally don't have a single weapon investment right now. You know what's funny is they're finally gonna nerf Kelvin, like spirit build, and then he's still fine gun. Like that's the crazy part, is Kelvin is like so good spirit, and they'll finally nerf the spirit build after like 4 or 5 months. And then they'll be like, oh wait, yeah, his gun is also still like an A tier build. Oh yeah. So he literally just can't get out of the meta. Okay. Yep. We should wave, but go shop. That's good. I mean, we're doing a good job just farming our camps. It's not really our role, but in solo queue, it's a good way to play, of just like playing for yourself and farming a ton. It's crazy. Literally everyone calls for a breakable dome. I genuinely think over half of the player base want, like high level player base wants Kelvin Dome to be breakable. They just don't do it. Like 4 months, he's allowed to be like an actual terrorist. No, you can just join for the scrims, or the free scrims. I think the mods are just confused if a mod pinged you. We're not really promoting that side of it as much. It's more going to be like Academy members who stop being Academy members who are in free scrims, but for the initial promotion, we're mentioning it to get, like, you know, initial boots on the ground. No, Paradox has never really been bad. No, you're right. She was out. No, you're actually right. She wasn't meta for 2 weeks, and they instantly made her meta again. She was bad for 2 weeks, and they instantly buffed her to the sky. Actually, yeah, I remember that. Okay, also, sorry, I'm not calling it that much, but like we're just sidelining. This isn't really Viscous's role. You are in a solo queue scenario, but like it should be your Mina in this side lane. It really shouldn't be. Like, you should be mid and Mina should be inside. Like that's how they should be setting. And right now, instead of stealing Church, we should be stealing the Sinners. Much more valuable to steal Sinners. Yeah, her kit is just like, her kit can't be balanced. It's just so inflated. Like, the wall is so disgustingly overpowered. How are we allowed to do this? This is like objectively bad because they have not been showing like enough of people on map at all for us to do this. We cube this done? Yeah. You shouldn't have instant canceled your cube while you're reloading. That's bad. I mean, I like dying for Walker, but you just want to stick out your stun while you reload, or stick out your cube while you reload. I mean, also objectively bad. We went to siege that. We did not have enough information. Crazy we get away with it. Oh god. Is Sinners better than every camp except tier 3? I mean, like, soul value wise, is it better than tier 3? I actually don't know how many souls tier 3 gives. Yes, except tier 3 takes so much longer to farm. It's still better than tier 3, but pure soul value wise, yes. I mean, Lash is just, I don't know. Again, Lash is just like hard countered by items. Like, Lash ult is terrifying if you don't know how to itemize, but if you know how to itemize, Lash ult's just kind of there. And then the rest of Lash is like, if you don't punish him after he goes for his trades in lane, he feels like an insanely good laner. But if you know how to punish him after he like ground strikes in, he kind of doesn't do much. I like farming with doubles. Yeah, I mean, this is just kind of a weird game. Like, the game's just not... Again, this is one of those games where it's just not, like, correct. Like, it's not playing correctly. So how you're playing is fine, but this shouldn't be how you have to play. Because we're going to go back to that side lane now after we farm doubles, which, like, should be Armina. But Armina just wants to sit mid. Why does your Armina have Ricochet? Oh my god. is up with these builds. Buff has Trophy Smile, and Furnace has Infuser. Well, to be fair, you don't have a Capacitor user, so actually Infuser isn't that bad. I mean, this fight is pointless, but we're here, I guess. The issue is you're walking into a pointless fight, sitting on 7k souls and a 1k bag. Now we do mid-boss. Surely we do mid-boss off of these picks. You jump and chop and buy mid-fight? Ooh, unlucky. The issue is just like, again, the risk is so high. When we're sitting on this many souls, we aren't really doing this much in this fight. And we are, like, if we die, it's so bad. Yeah, we did 1.2k in this entire fight because we're just sitting on so many souls. We're kind of just here. Because the fight is just happening for no reason. Yes, I mean, you can get mid off any fight. Like, there's no fight you can take and not get mid off of if you win, but that still doesn't mean the fight has a reason to happen. Like, the fight is just 5 of us fighting on bridge because we just want to fight. Also, you guys need to do mid. So bad we're not calling mid here. Okay, you are, thank God. Yeah, you pick up Urn, that's good. I mean, you're stopping them from denying it. You should pull it into mid. You shouldn't drop it this early. You walk it into mid, you drop it in pit, so it stays in pit, and then you can kill mid boss and pick it back up without it resetting. Are you parrying? When you stand on top of Rejuve like that, you're kind of signifying to your team that you're going to parry. That's why Mina didn't parry, even though she was, like, demonstrating the exact same thing. Okay, now is the classic, let's test our elo. Do we, all 6-man, go down mid and die at this walker? Probably. What we should do, fix your waves first, get wave prio, run the urn, eat all of their farm, and then we can go die on mid walker for fun. Farming your own camps, I mean, yes, it's a Sinners, but it is still your own camp. We have Rejuve, which is not great. If you shoved in this wave, like what your Lash is doing, if you well, to be fair, your Lash is actually doing this too early since you don't have Prio in your sideline. You need to get Prio in your sideline so you can see loose jungle, and so those Lash is in a much safer spot. And then you can go and eat all their jungle and be very happy. Okay. I mean, your team's, you know what? We've held Rejuve for a minute without all running down mid and dying. I'm proud of your team. We should do Urn before we go die on this mid walker, though. Well, to be fair, you guys might get it, but we should do mid, or sorry, we should do Urn first, because it's just free and it's a good fight for us. And then we could roll, if we win the fight, we can roll into mid, or they might just choose not to fight. How do they make stacked waves? That was huge. I mean, the waves, if they just push naturally. Like right here, this wave is stacking up because it's just pushing back naturally without any player interference. Yeah, I mean, this is bad. We're staying way too long without doing anything. We're kind of just... We put ourselves in a good spot, but now we have 2 waves crashing into our objectives. Urn is still up, and we're going to brute force this walker for fun. Your Yamato can't be here because she has to clean up a wave. Your other side lane's crashing. This is rough. I mean, you get the walker... Oh, no, you live too, so that's good. But it's not... It could have been a lot better. And again, we could have just run this Urn. Kingdom 6 acquired. Nice, nice. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why they added the vent stun. Like, people in the general Discord kind of talking about that. I don't know, like... it exists and it's scary, but it's never going to stop me from using a vent to path out because vents are overpowered and it's just kind of annoying. It literally just feels like a mild, annoying inconvenience. It's probably going to terrorize new players because they won't know why they're getting stunned. There's so many things like that just like, unless you read patch notes, it's just so rough. Well, no, because it doesn't apply. I mean, I guess, to be fair, I guess if they shoot you off vent, but like, I mean, this is a good fight because our Rejuve's about to expire. Page throws a useful Kobe. Actually, the ult might be useful. Wait, the ult's useful? Wait, what the fuck? Kobe Page ult actually useful? They said it couldn't be done. Yeah. Caught, unfortunately. Oh, the movement. No, you could have gotten out. We could have gotten out 1000% if we just fall away. Even when we mess up our movement, we still could go out if we like if we just stayed in ball. McGinnis is scary, but she's not doing that much to us. Even with a ramped up gun, she's not doing a crazy amount. I mean, yeah, I like, okay, we kind of did everything, we just did it in the wrong order. I'm glad we did the Urn fight and we got the fight on Urn. And someone should pick up Urn while the rest of us just take their base. You have to make Page stun, scale with distance traveled. I mean, I think, I don't know, the issue with Page ult is like verticality. Well, there's a couple issues, but the big issue is just verticality in this game. Because it, you know, people like half the fights happen not on the ground. So it's hard to Page ult. They need to make Page, I don't know. I think they need to make the further it goes, the wider it gets or something, and then like make it have an infinite Z height, and it could be cross mappable. I mean, you clearing this wave is fine, but someone needs to grab this Urn. It's so bad we didn't just take the free Urn while their entire team is dead. Okay, you're grabbing this one now, but which is good. We should run this, but it's gonna be a fight now. Like Page ult guided like owl. I hope they have more cross map ults. They're like fun to use. I love cross map ults. Feels so good to kill someone from like all the way across the map. I mean, yeah, you want the fight, but you also could just get the souls. Like, the reason the fight happens is because they want to stop you from getting these souls, but you could also just get the souls for free if you had run the previous Urn. The only reason this fight exists is to stop you from getting the Urn, which we could have just gotten for free. Yamato's kind of not here, also our mid wave's not looking great. Yeah, also Owls isn't fun. I don't like having to control the cross-map Owl. Like, it doesn't feel skilled to hit it. Like, in League, if you're hitting, like, a cross-map ult, it feels like skill, because you have to read the enemy player. Owl is just kind of like, eh. We got lucky in that fight. We should have just backed up after we cashed turn. After we cashed turn, especially after Abrams died, we should have backed off, since in theory, Yamato should have been catching mid. Our waves were not good for a fight, but now we win the game. Assuming you guys get a wave. You guys need to get this right lane wave before you go to end. It's bad just to be hitting Patron like this with no wave. It's also about to get reinforced. Yeah, it just got reinforced too. You guys definitely can't kill now. That's really bad. That's like an actual big throw. Yeah, we can test this. Only down one, we have Lash ult. I don't like how you're contesting it. I don't like contesting from the top. I like jumping down the rope to the right. So you guys are too postponed on speed bop. He actually, yeah, he stalled you, he did his job. I mean, the punch is good. We just got a little over focused on bebop, and then also when you are when you're jumping down, you could just, I mean, the melee is fine because you're disconcerting them, but since you're on top of rejuve, you can also, one thing I like to do is melee and then insta parry. It's a good habit to have for securing rejuve, since you're already like on top of it with where you landed. Okay. I mean, it was a good cube, but unfortunately she's a page player, so she doesn't have brain cells. Yeah, I mean, we got rejuve off them. Could have been worse. Reason, we just got too distracted by the bebop up top. If we dropped down sooner, it would have been much better. Is it bad that I kind of want to play Trophy Collector Page? I think running it down with Trophy Collector, man. It's just like you buy Trophy Collector and you just, like, you play Page and you don't have to think. You buy Trophy Collector and you don't even have to play the game correctly. Like, I never, it's obviously the worst possible thing you can do for improvement to play for one, that character, and for two, that item, but like, it just sounds so fun to turn off my brain and just run at the enemies and play this shit like Overwatch. Oh, God. Yeah, I mean, IRL CC, so it's fine. They're not running Urn. Since they dropped Urn, I mean, it's an okay fight, but no one's really running Urn right now. This fight. Again, this fight is just kind of pointless.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
Could do gimmick with whilst playing with Trophy Collector, like half of the screen is hidden or something. Honestly, you don't need half of your screen to play Page. You need your 2 key and nothing else. You just need your 2 key. Oh God. We're also just kind of not having impact in this fight. I mean, again, it's a good, to be fair, it's a good fight for us. It's more bad by them, but it is, whatever, we win the game. It's just like, again, because no one was running Urn, they should have just backed off. And it wasn't, the fight was, again, just kind of like a fight for the sake of fighting. It is really rough. Yeah, you probably get a Turnus on Page with like 5 FPS. Oh, God. Be light meleeing. One thing if you're a heavy meleeing patron, you want to jump and then heavy melee to finish it off more efficiently, and secondly, you can just spam light melees. It's a good way to finish it. Oh, God. Well, we really just didn't do that much in that game. Okay. Anyway, notes, pretty simple. I mean, lane was purely our position. Our positioning was just terrible that lane. You need to focus on positioning. Pretty exclusively. If we had better positioning that lane, we would have won. There were a couple, like, there weren't really any other mistakes. Or there were other mistakes, but they're all consequences of our positioning. If you just clean up your positioning and stop taking damage for free in lane, not even just from troopers, but especially from the enemy players, life will be a lot easier for you. And then also, you know, again, I gotta mention heal creep, but say heal creep every review. You want to look to invade sinners more than, there were a couple opportunities where you had the option to invade sinners. If you get prio, just use that opportunity. If you like, you get a wave shove, use that opportunity to steal the enemy sinners. And then, you know, I mean, stealing sinners is just great, and gives you so many souls. It's so much value. Then also a big issue with just our fights is like not really you specifically, but your team's fights were just so pointless. Like, there were just so many fights that happened for the sake of fighting and nothing more. You really want to clean up how much you're fighting and not fight for fun. Okay. But yeah, I mean, I think that, again, your notes really are like there's not much minor stuff. It's really just those like positioning, laning, and fighting and late, just focusing on taking better fights. But yeah, of course, with the review. What do you do when your team fights, even if you're not there? If the fight is over something, like Urn or a mid-boss, you want to try to join it. If it's pointless and you have the opportunity to either steal significant enemy jungle, like a Sinners or two, or you have the opportunity to just split an objective like a Walker, you want to do that first. And if you don't have any opportunities for that, you just have to join the stupid fight. Because it's better than you just like, unless the fight's a guaranteed loss. If the fight's a guaranteed loss, you don't want to die with them. But if they have a chance in the fight, you just kind of have to, unfortunately, be there. In Emissary, there's almost always pointless fights. Yeah. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but if you can't get value from the enemy jungle or enemy objectives, you just gonna have to bite the bullet and join the stupid fight. Like, when Viscous, well, to be fair, actually, you were joining a fight sitting on 7k souls and a bag, but when you joined the fight on bridges, you didn't have anything else, or on the bridge, you didn't have anything else you could do. Although, that being said, we still should have bought, like, could have bought during the fight at the very least, but we cannot be fighting with the bag and soul count. Anyway. Okay, I'm good. New raffle? Again, I'm not like, I don't know, I'm in a weird mind state right now. Alright, new raffle. Might just do 3 today. I don't have streams so short. But to be fair, the video with a lot of my energy. Hopefully it does well. Again, I think it'll do either like bad for a guide or really good for a guide. I'm guessing it'll be like a 6K or like a, I don't know, 18K. I don't think there'll be an in between. Alright, let's see. But if I'm doing my team's jungle and I feel like my team is still dying all the time, I can't 1v11. I mean, if you're a haze, you should be able to at least try to fight. But again, it's just if you can get value. Like normally you'll have teammates who are at least doing. Some games you'll have like all terrible teammates, but normally you'll have at least one competent teammate that you can kind of play around.
Setting dynamite.
Got the melee big.
Trust me.
Didn't mean to click that.
Want me on? Sorry, I'm a little late. Had to finish the chapter I was on.
Just so fucking slow, man. If this character had stamina, like I just hate 2 stam. Well, I like Holidays too, having 2 stam because she's like so hyper mobile, but I just hate like very immobile characters, which is like what Paige is.
He finally went down.
Why does my VOD get raptured every week? Do you have to? Is the bot making you like resend the message?
As long as I can.
I do not know why. Hey, low-key, I don't know. You want to see Viper turret tech? Sure. What's the Viper turret tech?
Look, I'm not saying you need my help. I'm just saying, no,
Wait, I need to check my video isn't already outdated, because that would be crazy. No, it's not. Thank God. Okay. You gotta reset abilities. Wait, do I have to go into sandbox? Sounds like a sandbox moment. I had to re-enter it like 6 times in a month. I see. The other is still there. Okay. Or wait, wait. Yeah, like this. You gotta go into builds and edit the AP order. Wait, what's happening? Unlock slither mid slide. Okay. Alright, I unlocked it mid. Oh, wait. Oh, you have to not have it unlocked and then unlock it mid slide. I don't know if there's a way to not unlock it, like in game or like in this. Yeah, you have it by you have all your abilities by default. Go into builds and edit AP order. Okay. Oh, and then it takes points out. Okay, okay. And then like that.
the amount of copper I'm gonna be throwing down Broadway's.
Oh, I see. Okay, now what? Is this the tech? Oh, I see. I see, this is Viper turret tech. Wait, this kind of goes crazy. You can do so much damage. And you can do this in an actual game? Oh, and you just unstuck to get out. Thing. My Viper aim is so bad. That's happened to me mid-game. I see, I see.
Curiosity Shop has what you need.
Alright. I mean, I kind of fuck with this. This would be so fun to do, like, on your Patreon. I wonder if that would be, like, an immobile character like Torbjorn or some shit. I would hate that, but I could see the vision. You can magic carpet around and... Oh, you can B-hop. Wait.
The Curiosity Shop is open for business.
So if you waited to level... Fuck. So in theory, if you waited to level up your slide... Could you... Wait, how do you B-hop? I can't B-hop. In theory, if you waited to level up your slide until you unlocked magic carpet, could you just go crazy mode?
Fastest way to get around a city, guaranteed. Well, not an actual guarantee. You leave the shop with this, all sales are fine.
Let's see. I mean, it's something. And Mo just spam his 2 animation. He was literally invincible. That sounds fun.
Don't mind the big guy. He's friendly.
Why can I cancel there? What? Did you have to use your dedicated cancel key to cancel? You do. No, look there. Wait, you can't spam it. I seen that one just spam 2 and jump at the same time. Wait. Which para exploit? I don't know which para one. I should practice the like super momentum get off zip thing. I don't actually know the right timing. It's like the second before you get full velocity, right? That you do it, you should like touch the rope or something. Oh, I have seen the carbine jump. If it's old, I've seen it. Yeah. How's it going, Zoid? Welcome. Okay, let me get this match ID. Okay. Anything I need to do? I don't think so. And why is Hayes Gremlin? Funny, Hayes is Gremlin hideout. Oh, yeah, if you have a link, you have to link it in the Discord. We have chat links off because of the bots. Internet being slow, no worries. That's how it be sometimes. I'm not trying to... Why do I want to play Deadlock? I haven't felt this, I haven't felt the, like, I want to play Deadlock itch in so long. Like, some of those make me want to play. Oh god. What am I doing? Oh. Had 2 games with Deathy back to back. I see. I'm surprised you're still grinding the game. I thought you, like, made the Turnus and then we're kind of done with it. Oh, you grinding for that E6 now? When I'm bored, I see. Yeah, I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm feeling the itch to play right now. I don't know why. I want to, like... This game just needs more characters. There isn't enough, like... The issue is the characters don't entice me. Go/explain dash strafing? Yeah, sure. I mean, the core of strafing is that you hold left, or you move your camera left and press A, and then right and press D. And then with dashing, you just do it in between your dashes. I'm pretty bad at it, but it should look like this. You don't want to press W while you're in the air. And just A, D, W on the ground, W on the ground, W on the ground. I'm doing it really poorly, but you get the idea. Explanation of movement. Actually, there's a guide. If you go to the strafing section, I believe it talks about it. I'll probably play tonight, Wolf. We'll see. Depends who's on for Arc Raiders. Or if I even have time to play games, to be fair. Oh, like the holiday thing? I mean, it's the same philosophy. You just A, D, A, like just that. Oh, just for movement? Air dash. The movement is diagonal air dash, jump, slide, jump. That's ideal movement. You jump, insta air dash, slide, jump, like this. Yeah. That's the ideal movement. Yeah, we already have the replay downloaded. Oh, God. Your velocity? Sure. I mean, the velocity is pretty similar. It's more just about like min-maxing your stamina. Use my velocity key. Oh, that is my no-clip key. Is that my velocity key? There it is. Okay. It's just about... Wait, I have to get stamina here. Velocity is pretty, like, similar. Just about like preserving your stamina for the most distance possible. If you airstrafe, you can get even further. Just I haven't even gone into like airstrafing while doing this, but you can get even further if you're airstrafing. I'm just really bad at it. It's something like that. You move crazy. Explain what input? It's literally just jump and then like you jump and then instantly diagonal air dash, and then it's just slide, jump, slide. Simple as that. Okay. I don't actually have a hotkey for turning that off. Does it show in replays? No, it doesn't. Okay.
How many dreams must you walk through before you allow yourself
What am I checking?
summon me?
What about your crosshair placement? Again, exclamation movement has like a better description of it. Your crosshair doesn't just goes in front of you though. With the jump slide jump, it's like it's very simple. It's not like what you see is what you get. There's nothing like complex with it. Okay, this has to be a YouTube review because I want to call stream early today, so I gotta lock in.
This should do some work.
Yeah, crosshair's literally just in front of you. There's no fancy stuff with that. Thank you for the follow, JD. Welcome, welcome. No. But if you do exclamation point movement, there's like a got better guy who has a video explaining it. Like a guy who like an actual movement guy. No, it's like that dash is not like it's literally as easy as it looks. Ever just the diagonal air dash, jump, slide, jump. Okay. Paradox page, I mean, you know, first note is that we should have tried to switch out of a page lane as Paradox, because this is a very hard lane to play. We are into Dynamo Calico, so at least Dynamo's not a good laner, but it's, I mean, Paradox page is not a the best combo by any means. Thank you. Yeah, here, I can do the, why is my... There you go. Oh yeah, I mean there's like 50 better. Literally anyone else on your team is better with Page. Fern is better with Page. Krill's not great with Page, but Krill is okay. Geist is not bad. Shiv is good. Fern's good. Paradox is bad. Oh no, you're good. You're good. No worries. Headshot booster starts. We have. Oh, you're clicking to level abilities. No. We got no click to level abilities. Also, obviously, when you have headshot booster, the combo, you just carbine them and then flick to their head with no counterplay. It is very cool. But yeah, I mean, in theory, we should lose this lane. Dynamo's a very big laner, but Page Paradox is just not a combo that works well at all. Let's see. As far as items that are good this game, let's look at their comp as a whole. Effective Barrier is not bad. They have 3 normal abilities that can proc it. Only 1 ult though, so it's not crazy, and you don't really want to buy it into this lane. Spirit Shielding's pretty solid. We do a buy now. Yeah, it would actually, well, to be fair, your Page can barrier funnel you, but actually, I guess you do just kind of have to go raw damage with a Page, unfortunately. I tried getting used to not click to level, and I always found it clunkier. I mean, you can rebind it to, like, you can rebind it to whatever you want. But it is significantly better to click to level, because it doesn't have a level up time, and you can level stuff up mid-fight, which is much, much easier. Now we just kill him for free, because he parried for fun. Yep, nice. Calico's trolling too, yeah. You should be careful. This is way too aggressive. Well, we're sitting on 16k. This is really rough. Oh, I mean, I'm saying 16k. I mean, it's 18k, but I'm saying 16k because that's 2 items. What do you think about Headhunter, second item on Paradox? I mean, I see the vision. I haven't really done the math of Headhunter. But, I mean, obviously she can proc headshots for free. Headhunter is not a bad item right now. You do want to use that weapon investment. How do they coordinate when the first scrim will be? Or announce it. Okay, now we get our probably long range, right? We have this many souls. Now, oh, Mystic Shot. Yeah, of course, Mystic Shot. Mystic Shot's OP. Oh, nice, yeah. That's cool. You guys are doing a scrim. But yeah, Mystic Shot makes sense. Yeah, all of you, like, all of my custom goblins can finally be happy. Their thirst can be quenched. Also, you know, now that we Mystic Shot, our ideal is we Carbine on the Mystic Shot, so we can just do a comical amount of damage with it. Oof. Might overcome my calm block with the scrims? Yeah, I believe. It's a good place to, like, get more comfortable calming. I mean, you get a lot of damage. Page with, oh, Page ult for fun, man. Page player, try not to ult for damage, impossible. Page player, try not to melee in their face, impossible. Okay, I mean, the only notes I have is, like, when you're going in on that Dynamo, you're pulling him into your page, which is just super low kill potential. When he's full HP. Yeah, that's a good wall to not hear melee back. Okay. Thank you for the follow, Rocks. Welcome, welcome. I get long range now. Oh, interesting. I see. Why are they just... I mean, luckily they're just editing, but we need to be careful. We're sitting on so many souls. I mean, they're not buying greens, so, like, it's great, but why does your Dynamo healing booster? Anyway. Did he at least heal max? He's not even heal max with healing booster this early. My question is, like, what? Okay, I don't mean this as flame, but, like, why is he building heal booster? Like, he's not maxing heal. There's no build that tells you to buy healing booster that early in the top builds when that doesn't max heal. And it's also just not a good item, so, like, what? Well, no, sorry, it is a good item, but it's not a good item in laning stage, so, like, what is possessing to buy? Okay, opening rounds. I think when I see people, oh, we should not full reset here. If you're full resetting, you need a booster, you're gonna miss a ton of minions. Also, I would just prefer buying, like, a healing right and playing safe. You also have a page who could buy a healing right for you. Yeah, I don't know why people see it more valuable than right, because, like, no one tells, oh, you should not be going mid here, you need to go back to your lane. No one tells them it's more valuable than right. Like, is there, like, some underground, it's the Deadlock Discord, isn't it? I was gonna say, is there some underground community of, like, all players below Emissary, but that's the Deadlock Discord. Actually, it's probably people in the official Deadlock Discord telling them to do that. That's why. This is a really bad gank mid, though. You should lose your tower. Well, not lose your tower, but your tower should get chunked for this. You do not want to roam this early. This is a very bad roam. Also, again, if we're resetting, like, full resetting, it needs to be a boost. And now we're overstaying, which is terrible. For one, we're griefing our page, because now we're net losing 20 souls in this lane, and we're overstaying mid, so now we're net losing 30% souls in mid lane. We were losing our team. Every wave we stay here, we're losing our team in net 50% souls. And our page is, yeah, our page is getting dove. She's now going to lose tower. We're not even getting damage on this tower. This is really bad. I mean, that's the only place I could think of where people would tell them to buy healing booster, because nowhere else would people say to buy healing booster. It's a rough death. Whatever, it's Paige. You don't need stats. Like, at least when I see Paige, again, I have my gripes to Trophy Collector, but at least when I see Paige buy it, it's like, okay, the item makes sense on your character. And the item, like, at least it doesn't encourage you to play as wrong as other characters, because you already need to hug your teammates around fights. But I actually don't mind it on Paige. But, like, every other character, I think is just terrible. And again, it's not even I have a flaw. This isn't even like a statistical problem with the item. This is a playstyle problem with the item. Hollow Point Rush, interesting. I think Trophy Collector is terrible on Lash, personally. No, not Healing Booster. I'm talking about Trophy Collector, not Healing Booster. Opinions on Mystic versus Long Range on Para, been dabbling and swapping them. I think... Oh, where did our HP bar just go? I thought we were full. Wait, what happened? Oh, Calico was on our screen. Oh, I understand. Okay, yeah, that's your fault for playing against Calico. I mean, this is kind of exactly what you did to your page. Where you're now dying because your solo is stuck defending this tower when your teammate's not here. Oh, she missed her slash too. Okay. Cool character. But I don't know. I personally prefer Mystic Shot. I think you go Mystic Shot and long range. Like, I think the choice is opening rounds or long range, personally. I think it's the question of how do you want to get your bonus damage, and do you get your bonus damage for, like, you know, hitting them early, or do you get, especially if you're like execute characters, opening rounds rush can feel great if you're like landing with a Shiver someone or like a Viper. But generally I think long range feels good because you can have more of a playstyle around the long range. But I say this as someone who does, you know, has not played Paradox in a while, just watching Paradox's play. But again, I think the question is more opening or long range rather than long range or opening. And almost a Mystic Shot just feels really good for whittling people down. I think people are doing the classic thing where they like kind of overreact to a nerf because the item is worse, but it's still not, like, it's still good. It was like the best item and now it's still like a B tier item at worst. When Jordan joining the scrim, yeah, I mean, we didn't. The truth is, like, we're like 100 people in the Discord right now, so I'm surprised they're calling a scrim this early. Okay, what's our mistake? I mean, okay, we're not even getting on the micro mistakes. This is your build. Oh, I see. We're not even gonna get into the micro mistakes. The big mistake was just us being mid there, and like us just having 3 mid there for no reason. And then also, you know, you should panic parry when you're 1 HP. Again, we're just kind of pathing towards the fight, and we're putting 3 in this lane. You're a pick character, so it's better for you just to path towards the fight than any other character, but it's still not good, and not a good habit to have. If we get this tower, it's okay, but they should just counter rotate and win over. They have time. I'm also kind of a believer in fire rate on Paradox, honestly. Like something small like K-Dash, I feel like well, to be fair, K-Dash is actually terrible on her because of her mag size. But what's a decent fire rate item on her? Something small just feels great. How do you know if a gank's good? There's 3 things. 1, you need your lane to be broken. You need 1 tower in your lane to be broken. And then 2, there's a couple things to assess. I mean, yeah, the issue is just we're like permanently fighting. And permanently dying. Again, it all stems from us just like roaming down that lane. Yeah, this is great. We're not going towards the fight. We're going towards the crashing wave. We're now just going to stay in the side lane. But there's 3 things to assess when you're roaming. Or when you're ganking. First off, HP bars. Are the enemies low? Are your teammates low? Secondly, ultimates. If your team has ults, they can a lot more easily force a fight or force a dive than if they don't. And then thirdly, just wave positioning. Is the wave position in a place where we can gank, where it's aggressive? And then you just want to look if like 2 of those factors are positive for you, and if so, you can look for a good gank. We're really... Wriath, is your build rush curse this early? Because like I think this is too early of a curse. I know it gives good weapon damage, but like... This feels too early. Okay, we know the spot at least. Yeah, we break the pocket's ankles. He knows the spot, okay. Yeah, you trade melees, that's good. I mean, I respect the vision. That's been in the game for like, I don't know, probably since the last major patch, which was like 4 months ago, 3 months ago. Whenever they did the base update. Okay, we didn't go curse this early, thank God. Yeah, Enchanter's Emblem is good. I mean, because it's the fact that we were like, yeah, the Calico ran it down in lane, but we weren't in lane. We were just like in mid, splitting souls with 2 of our teammates. And then we were also like dying a lot too.
If this is what I have to do, so be it.
But 11k by 15 minutes is not good by Calico. Is Billy the best frontliner? Yeah, right now. I mean, I think Abrams is like, okay, well, to be fair, if you're talking from a solo queue perspective, well, probably, yeah, still. I think he's like the best by far in like a coordinated setting or pro play setting, but I think in solo queue, Abrams is pretty like similar. But he still is better by like, I don't know, a letter ranking. Die for Walker. You know what? It's a death for Walker. It's fine. We're kind of forcing it, but it is worth it. It's just, the issue is like that wasn't one death for Walker. That was kind of two deaths for Walker for you to whittle it down. Also, we're trying to we're also just trying to fight walkers at 15 minutes, which is not great. Remember, they have like scaling down resistances. So it feels a little rough. Now, surely we don't push this walker. Actually, they're showing 4. Actually, yeah, they're showing 4 and I have 1 dead spot. It's kind of griefing. Here, I haven't been using the speed up today. We should just farm the sinners next to us. You shouldn't be box routing while there's a sinners next to you. That's highly farmable. Definitely be farming the sinners. We just kind of we farmed 2 boxes in that entire time, where you could have farmed the sinners. Big waste of time there. We're just kind of waiting for wave to get pushed into us.
Our yellow walker is under attack. The spirit earth is waiting to be claimed.
Okay. Alright, kind of went on like a mental tangent. I mean, okay, let's see. What's our conflict like? What's our role here at this point in the game? We have side lane, Ferngeist. Oof. I mean, I like the vision of just throwing it. Our role is to play around like our pick, which playing around Shiv is okay, but we kind of want to play more around mid. Fortunate. Yeah, I mean, we just kind of overchase, but also again, we shouldn't. This isn't really our role. Our role in a fight is playing more around like mid for picks. You put your Infernus strong side, you put your Geist weak side, and then you kind of hover mid, hover in between your strong, like hover in this jungle between your strong side and weak side. And then whenever a fight breaks out, you either look around for a pick with your ult. Like someone walks up mid, you go try to ult them into whoever is midding. Or you try to ult them into your Infernus, or you just look in their you look aggressively in their jungle with a teammate for a pick. That's kind of your role here. I mean, kind of similar. Not really. It's more comparable to like a Holiday or like a Bebop or like just any other like pick-based character. Okay. When we ult to live, you should not be committing to the fight if you're going to use your ult like that. We definitely shouldn't be winning this fight. For one, you're taking a fight that again is at best neutral. Actually, you see 4 of them, so it's unlikely that they get reinforcement. Could have a reinforcement. No, actually, you have wave shove. Never mind. This is good actually on that regard, because you see a lot of them. They're running earn. The reason I don't like this fight is that Pocket has 6k on you. Yeah, and Pocket has 5k on you. So on paper, you should never win this fight. It's just Pocket didn't want to commit the ult. But if Pocket ulted, like actually respected us and used their abilities and ulted, we should have lost this. Like on paper, we should never win that fight, even though they're fighting fast wave. That should never work for us. They just really, really egoed us and didn't use abilities or ult on us. Or get barrage stacks, or use Majestic Leap. I think your Mo wants to take out someone. I do like pushing this walker when we have all of them on the earn side. Strong side, weak side is just like whichever side you have more players on. Your strong side is just whichever side you have more players on, so you want to take a fight on that side. Your weak side is wherever you have like the least players on, so you don't want to take a fight on that side. It's not, yeah, it is just as simple as that. Generally, there's like 2 formations. What hyperlined you? Ooh, well, Pocket's getting their revenge. Yeah, unfortunate. There's 2 like positions you'll take. There's 2-2-2 where you have 2 in each lane. And then a more standard is you have like your Geist on your weak side. You have your Infernus on your strong side. You have like I don't know. Well, I'm not really thinking about positioning. But you have Shiv pushing mid with like Page hovering him on mid, kind of pushing with him. Then you have Paradox floating around this jungle looking for a fight around here. So you're much stronger on this side and you want to fight here, and you have kind of one guy here. That's like managing the wave and getting souls. You got Walker though, so it is worth the death. Just unfortunate we had to die.
I see Calico.
Well, it's just weak side. Guys just want. Well, okay, she's not weak. She just is on weak side because she doesn't have any players by her to back her up. The reason guys wants to play weak side is she just likes to farm. Like she likes to farm. Also weak side. You're tending to take 1v1s, which guys likes 1v1s. Versus your Infernus, like at this period in the game, is super strong during the like 8 to 20 minute period. So he also wants to farm because he's a hyper farmer, but he wants to be on the side of the map where there's the most, like, he wants a fight at this point in the game. So he wants to be on the side of the map where there is fighting, but he also wants to be in a sideline. There's our curse. I mean, yeah, we curse the pocket, we should win the game. I mean, you kind of stopped your overfighting now, which is good. Our laning was just so rough. How do I tell my friend about macro mistakes they're making without coming off condescending? I mean, it's pretty hard to do that unsolicited. Like, if they aren't asking you for advice, it's pretty hard. I think the best way is to frame it like, we made the mistake, not like he made the mistake. Just be like, oh, you know, if you make a misplay, like, oh, we should have not fought this. Oh, this was a bad fight. We should have backed off. Like, you just frame it as it's like you're analyzing both of your mistakes and not just his.
Our green walker is under attack.
They should run.
You should push another wave mid. They have a lot on the sides. Why is Dynamo here? Okay. Deadlock Academy, is there a subscription to get Academy access? I created an account on Gosu, but I don't see a subscription for Deadlock, but only the other ones. Oh, you use the exclamation point Gosu. Use that link. I don't think they've like added their they don't think they've added it to their main page. You have to use the yeah, that link. I think they will add it to the page or the base page soon. It's just right now where it's not. It was like just getting announced today, so I assume they'll probably add it tonight. Okay. I got distracted. Let me look at this. Yo, this is a terrible fight. Okay, yeah, we got lucky on this Dynamo kill. We're just, to be fair, it's Dynamo mispositioning, but we're just kind of running at 2 of them mid with like very little information. We know like 1 or 2 of them were on the right side, but yeah, Warden's here. That was a bad fight. That definitely should have gone poorly. We did not have enough information, just run at 2 of them mid. Again, it's a classic at best fight. And also, when they're that many missing, it's highly unlikely it's neutral. Warden was later than we expected. I do like the Urn run off the Dynamo pick. You could do mid if you wanted to be a little... They don't have Dynamo ult and we have Infernus ult, so it would be a decent mid angle. But I like the Urn is a lot safer, so I do like the Urn run. Fortunately, your Shiv dies for fun. TPing out, yeah. Or just TP back. You know they're gonna chase you, and since you're running Urn, the fight's gonna be on that side. You could just TP. Actually, they didn't chase. I'm surprised. BOP was jumping in like you wanted to. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I like pushing mid here. It's not, again, it's not ideal you do it, but it's good you're doing it. Like, better you do it than no one, because now you're putting pressure on their mid. Especially when you guys are running Urn. Yeah, you drop back to pick up Urn. Perfect. You should just pick up the Urn, your team should run it. Your Infernus can keep pushing this mid and apply threat. Not, again, it's better you do it than no one, but it's not really your role to be doing it. Your role is much more grabbing that Urn and running that Urn. Because Infernus is a lot scarier on split, both with 1v1 potential and with Walker kill potential, versus you when you try to 1v1 the Dynamo, you know, you do like half his HP bar and then he just kind of leaves. This is fucking, the character is so stupid. Why is Curse on longer cooldown than your fucking ult? You don't even have CDR.
They think they're so smart.
You should be rotating over though.
Time
I don't mind getting wave prio, but you need to be rotating, which also we kind of overstayed, didn't get wave prio and are late to this fight, which is really bad. So you're not fighting with your team. It's a paradox. You need to be like playing with your team. You're a support at the end of the day. You can't really be trying to take these 1v1s. Like you kind of permanently are. Like the one time we got a good kill here was, even though I didn't like the fight, the only time was when we took it with our Shiv, because it's, you know, we're playing around our teammate. Like that. Now we can let our mill beam while they're cursed. Our team gets here.
Keep running. We need
to make something
stop them.
Witchmail Mo into, I guess, Pocket Ult doesn't proc Witchmail, right? Oh, it almost does, actually.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
If we're just hiding. I mean, you definitely could have left at this point. We're wasting a lot of time just sitting here. And yeah, you do not try. This is such a terrible 1v1. You have no kill potential on Warden, and you have absolutely no backup, and you're on their side of the map. Yeah, thank God you get punished for this. Can't remember what happened. Yeah, I think you were just hiding because you were scared. But yeah, it's really bad for us to try to fight the Warden there. That is a really, really bad fight. I mean, I see your issue, right? Your core issues are just like the fighting. And the like kind of death, not even death ball, like early death balling we shouldn't be, and then late kind of just like fighting, and especially trying to 1v1.
Say the word and I'll go in and stun them.
Accelerating time.
Did they bait mid?
See pocket.
What? Yeah, you guys should finish the mid. They're dead. Oh, actually they have Dynamo. Never mind. You guys should not finish mid. Forgot Dynamo existed. Like, that's a good catch. Yeah, great kill. Like, if the person's not, like, below 40% HP, you just have no kill potential on them. Like, in 1v1.
Tick, tick, tick. Not today.
Oh, you shouldn't have thrown your curse like that. You having curse applies so much threat on mid, because while you have curse online, yes, Dynamo is super scary for a mid steal, but being able to curse Dynamo out of his ult is, like, also very scary towards Dynamo.
Let's go mid.
Because yeah, now you guys are going mid with no curse online, so Dynamo could very easily steal with his curse, or his ult, which is very scary. We should be able to page ult him out, but it's still a little bit scary. Way too late. You don't have swap? Okay, it's fine for you to play outside a pit like that if you have swap and you want to swap him out, but because you didn't have swap online, you need to be jumping into pit and going crazy. Hey, all holla for you. Yeah, it's hard. I think the issue will slowly get fixed as players generally get better at the game. But low elo is rough because again, it's even hard to coach. Well, okay, when you're in low elo, you just want to like improve your mechanics and like general game understanding. But like it's even harder to coach low elo because the game just fundamentally isn't played correctly. Like this is like rough around the edges, but like even though there's like, you know, we're not positioning correctly, we're deathballing a little too much, they are fundamentally playing the game correctly, even if it's a little issue in the execution. Versus like when I coach, I don't know, like Archon, like not even Archon, it's an emissary game. It's just like what is even happening on my screen? Like the best way is just sit in a side lane, be a split character and split. That's how I did it. I just made Mirage. Which again, I didn't turn on my well, to be fair, I guess this is pre-rank distribution, so it'd be a current and Turnus. So after rank or after what rank distribution would readjust for, I didn't turn on comms or stop playing Mirage until I hit a Turnus. So it would literally, for post rank distribution at Turnus. So literally, I just sat in a side lane, had all my teammates muted, it just won. Like that's how you climb at a lower elo. Okay. Yeah, Calico's good now. I mean, she's a great assassin. Here, wait, sorry, I got my health tangent. Let me look at this. I think we just knocked Patron, and there wasn't that much crazy, but I'm getting like kind of spacing out. Why? Why? Okay, it's a good ults. Yeah, the ult's good, and then we just knock Patron, right? Nothing crazy happens. You're going too deep into pit. Be careful when you're sieging like this. You don't need to go that deep into pit, and it's a little scary into a Bebop who could potentially hook you into his fountain. The spot I like to shoot shrines is just right up here. You can shoot shrines from up here, so I just stand up here and shoot shrines. And like into a Bebop or someone who's scary with his hook, it's very like good defense. But yeah, not really just we shoot Patron, not much happens. Yeah, we're overstaying right now. We knocked Patron, we should run away. Thank you for the follow, Jail. Welcome, welcome. Oh, also speaking of following, like next week, I'm gonna update the Goblin to be Thanksgiving themed and not Halloween themed, because I realized that he's still Halloween themed and it's been like a week since Halloween. I'll do that this weekend, I have an idea. Yeah, I mean, this fight just... We do have... Okay, I mean, Pocket's griefing. I was gonna say, we do have a rejuve, but we are still down Mo, and you guys aren't like that healthy. We got lucky Pocket overchase, but really we should just be running away the second Patron knocks and leaving. The overstaying there is just hyper risky. Because your teammates, like 3 of them are half HP. Yeah, your Infernus popped rejuve. 3 of them are half HP. 1 of them is dead. 2 of them are dead now. And like, you're in their base, so you just need backing off even though you have rejuve. Your YouTube videos gone better from watching them. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. It means a lot. Oh my god, that hook. We got a new big guide coming out tonight. Big guide coming out tonight. Right as I end stream, which will either be... I don't know if I'm doing one session after this or not. I'm still debating. But right as I end stream, I'm going to publish the guide and send all of you there. Hopefully boost it. I like crippling. Well, they're like... Yeah, I mean, crippling headshot's good in general. And good. They aren't actually that crazy tanky, but it is good in general. Everyone gotta watch on 0.5 speed for the algo. Yeah, I should do that. I wonder, I feel like I want to do a video that's just like algorithm manipulation. I'll do it eventually. It won't even be Deadlock themed. But I know like a ton of good ways to manipulate the algorithm. I want to do it someday. It's like for fun. See how much I can boost just like a random ass video that's not even Deadlock themed. When did she get... She... I mean, that Infernus is not making the correct call. You should not contest that. I'm glad you guys didn't contest that. That was not a contestable angle when you're dead too. And they have Dynamo ult. Which I don't think this Dynamo has ulted, so it's a little okay, but still scary. Mega retention? Yeah. Yeah, you see all the like... I mean, I know all the little tech. Anyway, that's a whole different tangent. I gotta focus on the review right now, but that'll happen. That'll be some fun. I'll do more fun shit once someday. See, now, okay, now we're kind of playing our role correctly. Is he really just hiding? Of, playing around mid and looking for, our ults? However, you know, I mean, at this point in the game... Okay, this is a class mistake. Like, I like you sitting mid. Okay, actually, our distribution is really good here. Our Infernus is going on our strong side. Our Geist should pick up our weak side. Our Krill's hovering this jungle. We have Page, Shiv mid. This is actually a really good distribution. However... We're just going to fight mid for no reason. We're just all going to get bored and we're going to send both our teams mid to fight, and the game's just going to be coin flipped, which is really bad. What you should do, fix your waves, and then you have Paradox, you have Krill. Send Paradox, Krill, and like one of your M1s, like Infernus or Shiv could come because they're scary, and start eating this jungle. Look for a pick on this jungle. If no one's in this jungle, steal it. If you find someone, you just Paradox ult them, Krill ult them, kill them with no counterplay. And then mid's about to respawn, or you could look for some pressure. You could steal even more farm off of the pick. Like, that's how you should play it, and not just eating mid for no reason, or like dying mid for no reason. I mean, Mirage is fine right now. He's, you know, he's not like crazy good. He's not crazy bad. Yeah, I think in solo queue, I mean, he's definitely a good solo queue character, because he has very good split potential and very good, he can ult to respond to bad fights, so he's like really good split. Like, just his kit is very good for solo queue. But I think he's fine right now. He'll probably get buffed because in pro play he's not that good in this meta, but he's fine. Why am I on Page? Okay. You need to push another wave. I think our team is calling to fight here, which is bad. You should just push another wave mid. Fighting, we're just, yeah, this is exactly, the fight didn't happen mid, which is good, but it's still just a fight happening for fun. You drop curse, you press ults, pocket has counterplay smile. Oh, we didn't stun the pocket off the vent, that's so bad. Yeah, of course, of course. It's 1-for-1, but again, this fight is just kind of like a literal coin flip. Haze is just eating your base right now. We're going back for the Haze, which I like. We can just send our Mo and everyone on Haze and kind of Valhalla her. Ooh, unfortunate wall. Oh. Oh, she's trolling now. The buff remover goes a little crazy this game, no? Actually not. Well, it's gun bebop, right? No, it's bomb bebop. He just hasn't placed a bomb on us. The buff remover is pretty solid. Divine, oh, you should have Divine Barrier. Divine Barrier goes crazy. You can Divine Barrier off Focus Lens, Bebop Bombs, Pocket Ult, Warding Cage. You can Divine Barrier someone in Dynamo ult and out of Calico combo. Divine Barrier is actually so good this game. I'd definitely buy it. In general, it's just OP. I think Lash, okay, from a pro play perspective, Lash is bad. From a solo queue perspective, I think Lash is just over, like, people just don't, like, over devalue him. I think he's fine in solo queue right now. Not like in Turnus, but like in the general population solo queue, I think he's fine. Yeah, we're kind of just dying for fun. What, if anything, do you think is going to happen with Express Shot slash Split Shot? I don't know. I don't like Express Shot. Like, well, I just don't like alt fires. But alt fires are like a cool idea. I like that characters have creative stuff, but I don't know. I don't know what you do with Express Shot. It's done. Could have reactive. They do. Okay. I mean, if we're contesting this mid, we need to contest the mid, not look for like this weird fight. But we shouldn't really contest the mid. Well, we have Infernus ults. Oh, wait, they don't have Dynamo. Okay, if you Infernus ult it, you can contest, but it's like a hard contest, and Infernus doesn't ult. Yeah. I mean, little thing with movement, it's better to jump, diagonal air dash, slide, jump, slide, but beat that point into the ground before. Yeah, pocket ult goes through Parawall. Parawall is weird. Yeah, it's like its interactions are so strange. Don't fight here, please. Okay, actually, no, your team's here. Never mind, never mind. I don't mind this. You're just looking to get a rejuve off. Don't overstay though. This is the time people always make a mistake. This is the skill check. Do you just run away to your base? Wait, actually your base is this way. Do you run away to your base or do you stay? Because the correct call is run away to your base. You just got the rejuve and now you leave. People make such a classic mistake of overstaying, looking for the full kill, and then the whole team shows up. Would you guys actually leave? We're a little slow on our retreat, but if we get out, it's huge. You need to throw a curse backwards. Like, if you cursed Warden out of his ult, life would be so much easier. You mind, yeah, you can use your curse to stop Warden ult. That'd be huge there. Also, cursing Warden while he's chasing an ult, it is gun Warden, so you're also taking a lot off of him if you do that. Should throw your bomb. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, actually, it was a good bomb. I was gonna say you should throw it in the choke point. That was perfect. You do need a reset though. We stayed to peel for our teammates, which is good. After that, we need to get the fuck in our base. Yeah. If we die, it's like really bad for staggering respawns. Yeah, I don't like Silencer. I would have much preferred Divine Barrier. Oh, -1 rejuve. Oh yeah, we're just going too aggressively. Okay, luckily you're fine. I mean, we've taken off their rejuves. They shouldn't try to end. If they do, we need to fight. Well, actually, we have pretty decent stuff. They could definitely end, actually, with Hazel and Pocket Ult. You waste your curse. You wasted your curse way too early. You need to in-pit to stop Hazel or deny Pocket from getting a big ult on Patron. Not having curse is really big. Okay. I mean, you just fix waves and farm your own jungle. They actually didn't steal that much. They have much more jungle than us, but again, it's kind of the same role. Or we should just look for a pick. We have good pick characters with Mo and Krill and Paradox. We should just fix our waves. And then we should be like, okay, you know, Paradox, Mo, Infernus, and like, you know, Shiv or Page or whoever. Like, let's go over here. They have a ton of camps up. Let's go look if we can get a kill, like, on the Sinners, on this double Sinners. Yeah, Divine Barrier cleanses pocket ults. Divine Barrier is the only, like, in cleanse ults, unlike debuff remover, so in cleanse pocket ult, Wraith ults, Drifter ult. Oh, pretty good. It's actually, speed buff did not do as much damage as I thought it would. Yeah, we're just kind of running out of him and focusing B-ball. I mean, he is mispositioned. Oh, but we're just going to get backdoored. I see. Yeah, unlucky. GG. That's why we push our... I like that you did end up looking for the pick, but that's why we push our waves before we look for the pick. So you should leave the curse there. Yeah, curse is great. It's a great counter to Dynamo, because it's like the only thing that can insta-stop his ult, aside obviously like stuns and base abilities, but the only item you can buy that insta-stops ults. Do you advise to buy Divine Barrier almost always versus Pocket? On Paradox, yes. On Paradox, yes. I'm not on, I mean, on like if you're a carry or something, you don't want to. But on a support, yeah, pretty much all. If like the Pocket's doing well, then yeah. If the Pocket's like useless, then don't. But if the Pocket's doing well, then it's definitely worth having. Okay, notes are pretty simple. Don't click to level. Don't click to level. Next up, your early roams are really bad. You don't want to roam before your tower's broken. And if you are going to base reset, you need to use boost. And then we also kind of like just abandon our page. Again, keep in mind the way soul distribution works is you get the most souls possible if you have 2 people in lane. So it's really bad if you're like roaming or staying too far away. Yeah, if the pocket's fed on Viscous. Let's see. You try to 1v1 way too much. You need to remember you're like a supportive... You're a supportive character. You're supports... You're a support. You're a pick-based support, so you cannot be trying to 1v1, and you need to play around your teammates. Also, our curse management could use a lot of work. Again, your curse is so good for stopping Hazel, stopping Dynamo. Cursing the pocket is great if you can kill the pocket or go in the pocket. But you don't just want to curse for fun. You want to curse for a kill, to save your teammate, or to stop like a big ult. Okay. And then yeah, Divine Barrier goes crazy. No, Paradox is just a pick carry. Carry Paradox is very rare. And if you're playing Carry Paradox, don't even play Carry Paradox in solo queue. That's not even like... Carry Paradox is a whole thing. But you're always... Paradox's kit just fundamentally is better around a teammate. Even if you're playing Carry Paradox, your kit is just so much better around a teammate. Because you're designed to be a support. With like, you know, your damage amp, your like misposition ability, your silence, pseudo stun. And especially the curse, much better if you have teammates around. Okay, and then, yeah, I mean, again, at the end, also the fights, we just playing around our team comp more is really good. Just recognizing, like, especially as a Paradox, again, you should recognize one of your biggest strengths is getting picks. So being like, hey, I have a Krill who can work really well for picks. I have an Infernus who likes to, like, fight aggressively and look for aggressive jungle. Let's take you guys, let's go invade their jungle and look for a pick off the back of my Paradox ult. I'm not sure if I'm gonna remove one more. My voice is getting really bad. How does one determine what is a good VOD to review? Just a VOD, most VODs are good to review. I just generally say not a VOD where you did like super well or super poorly. But if you did good or bad, it's fine. Just not a game where you're like 20 and 0 or 0 and 20. Okay. Like a random game I didn't buy trophy. Oh no. I mean that's true. Definitely not a game where you have trophy. I think my voice. Well, but it's the weekend. Like, I shouldn't. I could. Should I do one more? Probably shouldn't. Often do you stream? I stream every weekday at like little before noon PST. Yeah, every weekday for like 3 to 4 hours normally. Normally I do 4 sessions, but my voice has actually been really bad this week because I recorded a video really early yesterday and then streamed for a while and it kind of like wore on. Yeah, well, again, I'll do stuff to. I'll try this weekend. I'll try to get the stuff to decrease review frequency. For example, I want to make it. You have to have a minimum amount of like a minimum of like 20 games in the character so you submit. You'd have like your stat locker links, just like stuff anyone can do, but that adds a barrier to entry to hopefully decrease raffle entries. And yeah. Oh, Paradox Bomb is a damage amp. Or like help, and also Hollow Point is Shred, which gives everyone on your team more damage against them. And then Paradox Bomb, when you get hit by Paradox Bomb, you take increased damage. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to, again, I'm not going to raid anyone. I'm going to send you guys to my own video. Hopefully everything on this video is in order. I'm going to public it, and then I guess I'll just link it. Is that the best way to do this? Ready? It should. I'm going to public this. Hard to see the thumbnail, but hopefully it pops. Okay, I'm linking it. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Wriath and everyone else. Here's the video. Yeah, have a good one, everyone. I'm going to go. Oh, fuck. Wait, I didn't get a YouTube review today. Maybe this review can be caught up into a YouTube review. It wasn't bad. Okay. Anyway, then. Let's see. No, only character I forgot was Mina. Oh, thank you so much, Zoid. Much appreciated. You can tell people to... I need to fix the tipping thing. The reason the text is all black is because the stroke is super high. But it's much appreciated. Means a lot. Thank you, thank you. I am now... Yeah, I guess... Yeah, have a good one, everyone. I guess you go watch that video. And I'll see you all on Monday. You can't see the text? Yeah, I don't really know how to fix it. There's a tooltip saying damage from para. What do you mean? You have a good day, everyone. Also, if you see anything with the video, add me in the Discord or comment it if there's any mistakes or anything weird. It's a stream? Yeah, of course. Thanks for stopping by. The amp on the bomb, it gives it yes, it gives the enemies do bonus damage to them as well. It's like you take increased damage. It makes them take increased damage, the damage amp. Not just you. Anyway. Keep it real. Wait, actually, Wolf, if you want to... I low-key might run some Deadlock if you want to run some. But yeah. Keep it real, everyone. I gotta get off stream, though. So save my voice. Have a good one. Oh, wait, what's up, hi? Wait, one more CC? What is it? It says for Paradox? Oh, did they? Maybe they changed it. Here, I'll test this. I'm not spreading lies. Wait, let me test this before I end. Yeah, 2ish sounds good. Yeah, let me... Sometimes, okay, half the abilities just lie. Pocket says it doesn't proc ability... Or Pocket Ult says it doesn't proc... Pocket Ult says it doesn't proc items, but it procs Radiant Regen. So, like, half the... like, there's a decent chunk of items that just lie. Let me check. So I would need... No, I shouldn't actually be in Furnace. Let's do... What is a static gun damage? Like, Holiday? As friendly... Take control, and then I need an enemy in between us that I can, as enemy, I do 22 damage, and if I make Mimic, and then I bomb the feet, clear follow. Oh no, it is only for Paradox. I'm spreading lies. Okay, thank you. Yeah, you're right. It's only for Paradox. They must have fixed it, and they must have fixed it from before. Okay. No, buffering melees still exists. No, that's definitely still a thing. It's not like you don't start the animation while you're charging, but it makes it so you like are buffering. Like if you press it after, you get griefed because you can get parried if you press it after because it's literally frame perfect. That's why you buffer, not because it starts the animation sooner, but so you make sure you don't like habits. You don't take if you even wait. Oh my god, you can hear my voice. If you even wait a frame to press it, it griefs. Anyway, I really gotta go. My voice is killing me. Anyway, keep it real. Have a good one, everyone, and peace. I don't